states of Phil, I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech. Because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land.
Chocolate starfish!
Control is desire. Devour. Take.
Hello.
Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else.
Hello.
Devour. Control is desire. Take.
For now.
Control. Take. Devour. Just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money. Take.
Brand
Do what
dude.
gives you pleasure.
Brand dude.
Fuck everyone else.
Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? What?
Control is desire. Devour. Take. Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else.
What?
Devour. Control is desire. Take.
Brand
Control. Take. Devour.
What?
Control is desire. Devour. Take. Do what gives you pleasure. And fuck everyone else.
Hello?
Devour.
Is anyone there?
Control.
What's up, my fellow toe walkers? How we feeling? How we doing?
Take. Control. Take. Devour.
Your calves look insane? I would hope so. Monstrously strong. Monstrously muscly. Mr. Lion J. Wessow. King Be Cruel. What's up, guys? Mbop. Gangsta. Zetro. Zytro? I'll stick with Dorzak. How about that? Thank you for the 7 months. Mr. Roxas. Pastor Elijah. What's up? What's up? You tiptoed over here? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the fucking stream. There's been a lot of developments in the world of Snort, the Vortex. We've got a bunch of videos here to go through, including the critical one, because I thought it was critical. Zet. How are y'all doing? Yes, I saw the photo. The foot photo? The calf photo? His calves are roided. I don't know why he felt the need to show a photo of his calves, and not only that, but then also talk about them? Where is it? His fucking leg! Why are we talking about a leg for 30 minutes? How fucking insecure do you have to be? And mentally stunted? And mentally touched? And fucking weirdly always online? That you're showing people photos of your leg to like defend your honor? Or whatever you did. I don't even know. We're gonna find out. How fucking ridiculous is that? Anyways, how about we get started? And I stop wasting time. It's his day off, in case you were wondering, if you're here live. So he is not here today. So if anyone's streaming, he's probably watching. Because that's what he does now. We kind of know that he does this. He just says it when he's eating his little breakfast burrito in the morning. he decides to watch detractor streams. So hello, Phil.
Friend dude.
It's me, the one behind Tevin. Hello. Okay, anyways. Okay, so let's get started. I'll stop wasting your time. Again, the entire stream will be timestamped. So if you can't watch the whole thing, I try my best with them. The last one was lazy, but I promise this one won't be. In fact, let me get a paper so I can keep track easier. I'm good to go. All right, my toe walkers, let's go. Snort Hogan, thank you. DSP is felted. The king streak is over. Wage quit. So this is actually the first one. This was a week ago. Because as maybe you know, the king streak is dead again. It ended yesterday when he was playing Astrobot. So is he wage quitting Astrobot? I guess not, because, well, you know, reasons, I don't know. Because he likes it? I don't even know. But Black Myth Wukong sucks because it ended the streak. But Astrobot is okay because Jade likes Astrobot, doesn't he, Jade? I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Snort Hogan. Welcome to the stream yet again. Can we get 5 million likes, guys? I gotta hit my wife not crying goal.
Dude, I want to fucking do this. She's so boring. You're fucking so tedious, so poorly made. You fucking idiots. No, fuck this fucking game.
So this video actually doesn't get the whole essence of it. So I'm actually gonna go to the the memology video because I did watch that one behind the scenes. Just because it was funny. I was having a good giggle. It captures the whole picture where you can see himself, like he's convincing himself that the game indeed does suck, really. His opinion slowly shifts towards that. He already doesn't want to play it.
I don't know. It all looks exactly.
So we're going to skip this little intro where he spoils like what's coming up. Big ups memology, thank you.
Game. Probably because I've played too many Dark Souls like games recently, and now I'm just not having fun with it anymore. And there's so many other games coming out soon that I want to play, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling this one anymore. And we're only halfway through, and I'm not enjoying myself. You know, I'm just not. I feel like this game would have been good if I just played it nonstop and nothing else was going on, but I feel like the momentum's completely lost. Like, for example, we have 371 people on the stream, right? We have 225 likes, out of which we got over 200 during the podcast. Literally, the only person who's even contributed while I've been playing this is Kyle. The chat is completely dead and no one's even talking. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like dead now. Like if I had played it nonstop when it was out 3 weeks ago and beat it within a week or two, it would have been great. But now the hype is completely gone. No one really cares. And I'm serious. I'm really just not having fun with it. It's just like, oh, it's a fucking this stupid grindy game.
Grindy game. As we know, Black Myth Wukong, it's like Diablo. It's like Destiny. It's kind of like one of those grindy games. This shit has never, like, gotten past me. Like, the fact that he's still doing this. This dude's been doing this, like, since I fucking started watching him. And some of you have been watching him longer than I have. But, like, this stupid thing. It used to be with views. Oh, this playthrough's not getting views because the game sucks. No one's giving me money because the game sucks. Now, that could potentially be the case. But also, DSP, you like to say it really shouldn't matter what you play? People will support you if they like you and they want to see what you're doing. So that how is it the game? You're lucky that someone gave you, what was his name? Kyle? You're lucky that Kyle gave you $30.
Literally, the only person who's even contributed while I've been playing this is Kyle.
Like, that's a blessing, bro. Think about it. Like, step out of yourself. Think realistically for a bit. You're streaming a fucking video game online. Someone decided to give you money for that. The fact that you got anything at all is like a blessing. Nobody owes you anything. You're not doing anyone a service. You're just a fucking guy out of a million fucking guys that can play a video game on the internet. Like, come on, dude.
The chat is completely dead and no one's even talking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, DL5.
So I feel like it's like dead now. Like if I had played it nonstop when it was out 3 weeks ago and beat it within a week or two, it would have been great. But now the hype is completely gone. No one really cares. And I'm serious. I'm really just not having fun with it. It's just like, oh, it's a fucking this stupid grindy game. I keep running through this stupid fucking.
And like that's another thing too, where a normal person, if they wanted to stop playing a game, they would just kind of stop playing it and say, yeah, I think I'm done with that. Let's move on to more fun stuff where I can entertain you. But DSP doesn't see it that way. He uses the games as just vehicles to earn money. He doesn't care. They're all just a checklist in his calendar. When he sets up his little calendar with game releases, he's just highlighting ones that potentially can bring in more viewers, and this was one of them. And then the money just dried up because it's not really entertaining. It's not the job of the game to entertain your stream. It really isn't. If people like the streamer, they'll choose to then support the streamer, I guess, if they want to. It's like a blessing. Like I said, you're lucky you even got $30 from one guy.
Forest, boring. Fucking say, I've been in chapter 3 for like 10
The
10
game's
hours.
boring.
There are even more quests. Dude, why is chapter 3 half of the length of the fucking game? When do we actually get to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, chapter 3 has been way too fucking long. Why is it so long? And why is all the content,
What's up, dude?
like, hidden in stupid places so you have to insanely explore every little nook and cranny of this map?
Content is hidden in stupid places, so you have to insanely explore. He's just upset it's not Heavy Rain. He's upset you have to play the game. The thing that most people like enjoy doing, that do it. People do this for fun, DSP. They don't necessarily think of it as like a checklist. And he's telling you, oh man, you have to play the game to like play the game. What? Yeah, that's the kind of game it is. It's not Heavy Rain. You can't just click X when the game tells you to and you move forward.
I didn't do the Fox quest, no, because we canceled it last time and I don't even know how to do it. Shut up. No one cares about you, boy. Oh, what's this? See, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. I'm so lost. This map sucks ass. Map sucks ass. I must be the worst gamer ever made to play this game, huh? Wow. I'm really losing my patience with the game. Like, I think I want to move on to other stuff. I'm really not enjoying the game that much anymore. It just seems like a big arduous time waster at this point.
Reminder, this guy has spent thousands of dollars in a WWE gacha mobile game. Oh, fuck. I wanted to talk about that. The mobile game thing. He's like telling people now on his stream, hey, if you join my faction, you better play the game and basically spend money on it, or else if you're inactive, I'm going to kick you from my clan. My like Clash of Clans clan. I want to see if I could find that. I'll look for it here behind the scenes.
Like, I get it. The game's good. The graphics are good. The gameplay is sound. But there's no story. Let's be honest here. There's no story at all.
There it is. I found it. I found it. Here it is.
Which is frustrating that I have to do these daily missions. It really is. I think what we'll do, let's play the game a bit, and then we'll come back and check on these daily mission bags and see what's left to do. It's very well just by...
No, it was before this. My bad.
...of my account overall. We've got people in the faction who have over 400K. So they have like 3 times as big of an account as I do. And we have people of all different levels and everything. Now, here's the thing. If these people can participate and actually help out the faction and play in events and things, great. But if we notice that there's people who are just kind of sitting here doing nothing, or people who are going to be like nasty, because what they could do is they can chat in here. And if they're in here
nasty,
and they start doing nasty stuff and saying nasty stuff, I can boot them. All right. I just have to get used to checking this.
Whoa, he's rejecting fucking user requests. Why is he rejecting everything?
So, yeah. Anyway, so the faction is full. The faction literally has 100 members now, which is wild. And what happens is you can see all kinds of activity if people are trying to pull from loot and whatever, and what characters they've won. This is completely glitched because it's not supposed to only show Eddie Guerrero. But like, it shows who people pull when they were... Oh, there we go. It fixed. It shows when people were pulling what characters they won from loot. So you can see if anyone in the faction got a good character recently.
No fucking freeloading. If you join the faction and you're a viewer, you have to spend money.
Which is kind of cool. I like that you can do that.
Or you're banned.
What the faction is doing. Now that there's 100 of us, we're going to be able to do all of these quests. Like, these are going to start unlocking, and everyone's going to be able to go off on these quests. So anyone who I just added to the faction, be sure to get into these quests and do them. This is how our faction grows, okay? This is how we're going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So,
that shit's wild. Thank you, Jay.
Slayer getting addicted made this arc tolerable.
Did he really? See, I don't even know about that. I have not been keeping up with any of this. DSP has been pretty boring to me recently. The thing that hits me the most is the begging, dude. His begging is out of control, zhueueue. Insane. This is the video that I kind of watched a bit of earlier, and I was like, holy fuck, I got to stream today. But yeah, Slayer got addicted to the game, did he? But like he's advertising this shit to Jade. Hello, Jade. Just play this mobile game. Don't freeload. Join my clan, and you have to spend money, or else you're banned from my faction. Which, I mean, is not the worst thing ever. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's pretty funny that like this guy with a noted fucking documented mobile addiction, allegedly, protecting myself, is telling other people. Well, one is playing the game on stream, just with a new account. Not even it's a missed opportunity that he's not even using his Down from the Rafters account. We're getting low-level gameplay. That would have been something unique that we could have gotten from DSP. His high-level gameplay on his high-level account. We're not even getting that. We're getting the fucking bullshit low-level from day one account building. And then on top of that, he's telling other people to also play on his account. And then on top of that, he's spending the money that people are donating on another account that's not even his main account. So if you are to believe this dude, he has 3 separate Champions accounts. The Down from the Rafters before he sold it. Then he made another one, and now he has another one. So this dude's apparently spent money on 3 accounts, which I don't believe at all, but what's even the point? That could have been something unique about the WWE Champions stuff. The streams.
Just play for the sake of playing.
Nah, we get day one right champions instead.
See what I mean? Where the fuck am I? This is where we started, isn't it? Yeah.
Plus, he never plays multiplayer with viewers. I didn't even know that was possible. So this is as close as it gets to playing with the guy. Just join his faction and spend money, and that's good enough for you, I guess.
Right? We haven't been here yet. Wait, no, we have been?
Or he threatened banning you.
So, see what I mean? Like, I can't even tell what's going on.
Faction.
I really don't even know what we're doing. I'm lost. I don't even know where to go. How do I get the fuck out of here? At this point, the game is becoming a slog to me. Like, I actually feel that way. Like, it's not as streamlined as, say, Bloodborne or Dark Souls when it comes to exploration. It's too open and everything looks too samey, so you kind of lose the feeling of like your bearings, and so it's just annoying. I mean, there's a zillion mini bosses, but a lot of them are kind of samey. I don't know. Like, I'm starting to really lose my interest in the game now. Because, I think what it is, I'm only playing it once a week because I don't have enough time. I've been juggling so much else. I think the new stuff coming out is going to be more hype than this at this point. I'm just being honest with you guys now. Hope you're not going to take offense and stuff. I'm not saying the game's not good. I'm saying I don't know if I'm really digging it anymore, and I don't know how much more time I should invest in it. Nice. You guys don't seem that interested either. Like, the chat's
coming from the Champions guy.
Dead.
Talking about investing time.
You know what I'm saying?
You see, he wishes he can gamble in this game. If he can, like, spend $50 to, like, go to the final boss, he would probably do it. That's what he's asking for. He doesn't want to invest the time, so let's just pay for the packs, right?
Show me the money.
Okay.
Show me the money. Like, right now, I very much might have missed content in this area. But how the hell would I ever know? There's no map. And because I didn't play it in a week, there's no way I'm going to remember where I've gone and what I've done. The game, like I said, I think this is a game that really demands your constant attention to play it and get through it.
Like, this, what does this mean? This game requires constant attention. Like, yeah, it's not a mobile game. I'm sorry it's not Champions. Like, it's a video game. It's a fucking PlayStation PC game.
And
oh, I'm sorry you have to play it. I'm sorry it's not Heavy Rain where you can watch it.
Any support would be greatly
appreciated.
What the
fuck? What does this even mean?
Like I said, it's been a pretty dry stream since the podcast. So anything. I mean, obviously I want to
dry stream,
but we still have $100 of tips to get to that.
Also, what the fuck is, like, okay, wait, let me go back. Is there a point where it shows, okay, so does he actually put 150 at all times now? I know the video player thing is in the way. This fucking, where it says 51 out of 150. Is it always 150 now? Yes? Okay. Because I was going to say he used to have the fucking tiered system, and you already hit 51, so is that not the goal? What was the $50 goal? But I guess
this is where we started,
debunked,
yeah.
you know.
Right? We haven't been
Feels
here yet.
bad.
Wait, no, we have been? Is this where we just fought? So, see what I mean? Like, I can't even tell what's going on. I really don't even know
Yesterday
what we're doing.
was wild.
I'm
Yeah, we'll
lost.
get
I
to
don't even
it.
know where to go.
I have it queued up.
How do I get the fuck out of here? At this point, the game is becoming a slog to me. Like, I actually feel that way. Like, it's not as streamlined as, say,
higher purpose,
Bloodborne
really?
or Dark Souls.
I'll check it out.
When it comes to exploration.
I think I heard
it's
of that.
too open and everything looks too samey, so you kind of lose.
What the
You
fuck?
kind of lose the feeling of like your bearings, and so it's just annoying. I mean, there's a zillion mini bosses, but a lot of them are kind of samey. I don't know. Like, I'm starting to really lose my interest in the game now. Because, I think what it is, I'm only playing it once a week because I don't have enough time. I've been juggling so much else. I think the new stuff coming out is going to be more hype than this at this point. I'm just being honest with you guys now.
Like, remember, Black Myth Wukong was like one of the hype things. It was supposed to be one of the hype things. And then now it's not because one stream doesn't make 150. Okay, dude.
Hope you're not going to take offense and stuff. I'm not saying the game's not good. I'm just saying it's
boring.
If I'm really digging it anymore, and I don't know how much more time I should invest in it. You guys don't seem that interested either. Like, the chat's dead. You know what I'm saying?
This doesn't mean much either because his chat's always dead. His chat being dead is a staple of his channel. There's never anybody talking because you're not allowed to talk.
Show me the money. Show me the money. Like, right now, I very much might have missed content in this area. But how the hell would I ever know? There's no map. And because I didn't play it in a week, there's no way I'm going to remember where I've gone and what I've done. The game, like I said, I think this is a game that, like, completely demands your constant attention to play it and get through it. And any support would be greatly appreciated at this point. Like I said, it's been a pretty dry stream since the podcast. So anything. I mean, obviously I want to continue the King streak, but we still have $100 of tips to get to that. Jade is even saying drop it. Wow, Jade is saying drop the game.
Yeah, we all know about Jade.
Who fucking cares? Wow.
Right.
That is telling.
Right, dude.
Jade is saying he's bored. Drop the game.
Okay. We're going to listen to Jade now? Really? Like, I don't want to be mean, but, like, really?
Exactly. My Ruin says the game is average. It sure didn't help. You didn't finish it yet. You
Explains the
definitely need to
business,
play it
dude.
back-to-back instead of big hiatuses. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like maybe dropping the game is the right thing to do. A lot of people now. Adam Theory says yes, drop the game. Wow. I guess the question is, like, what else is in the game coming up? Is it just more of the same 2 zillion times? Because if that's the case, then I can totally understand why people are saying
Again, coming from the guy who plays Champions.
drop it. Again, I've already
What is Champions? He auto plays the game and just sits there.
lost my bearings and I have no idea where I'm going.
He unpacks cards and just lets the game play itself, just to sit there and accept donations.
Am I
And
supposed
it's
to be
the
going
same thing.
that way through that gate? Did I come from here? Did I come from here? I don't even know where I am. This map is terrible. Like, it's really poorly designed. My Ruin says definitely drop it. You're barely even going to clear the chapter
He
today.
calls card pulling the real
Wait,
game.
seriously? It's that fucking long? Dude,
I
this
guess
is
he's not wrong.
ridiculous. Why'd they make the game like this? Oh, we're getting a character. 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6 stars? What? Huh? Right? Like, I'll be honest, the environment's boring. It kind of sucks. Like, I would argue the environments of the FromSoft games are very engaging and unique and interesting.
It's not a
This
FromSoft
is
game.
boring. Look at this fucking big O. Now, again, there's multiple ways to go. Oh, my lord. I don't even know. Have we been over here before? Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. I don't know. It all looks exactly the fucking same.
I don't know. Has this dude ever complained that other people use the Dark Souls comparison? I'm sure he has. But if he ever has, he keeps comparing this Black Myth Wukong game to Dark Souls or Bloodborne, whatever. But it's not really that. It's not quite the same. Why are you comparing it to that all the time?
I can't tell where we are or what we're doing.
Like, of course, it's
put
inspired
zero
by
effort
it. The
into
combat's similar, but it doesn't really have the same level design. And there's more bosses. It's more about just the fighting instead of massive level labyrinth design.
Designing it to looking like anything interesting or different. Now I
It's
don't
more
even know
about
where
the
we are.
encounters.
I'm lost. Do we go down here?
Rather
up
than
here?
level
Right?
layouts.
I don't know. I actually have no clue where we are. 2 of these? I'm not fighting 2 of these. Fuck this. I'm so bored. This is the same repetitive shit over and over. They didn't put any effort into any kind of diversification of the area or enemies. It's just the same shit endlessly. Why the fuck do I want to fight 2 of those at once? I don't. Like, they put no effort into making it make any coherent sense.
Yeah,
Just
no
keep
effort.
walking in circles, exploring exactly the same looking environment over and over. So this is where I'm going, to the temple, right? Play cool. If you haven't noticed, I'm not really checking for contributions right now. I'm just trying to find a save point so I go on a break. And there's nothing. Like, what the fuck? Why'd
You
they
could
make
just
it
go
like
on a
this?
break.
This is terrible.
What do you mean?
There's a shrine through the door. Yeah, but it also looks like that's where the story continues. I don't want to get screwed to another boss fight. I have no resources. All right, now guys, when I come back, there's only 90 minutes left on the stream. So we are definitely in the home stretch here of being able to continue on with our goal streak. Right now, we've done it for 41 straight streams, but we are a whopping 98 bucks away from continuing. So if you want to see that continue, you want to keep the momentum going, crushing all the opposition, all right, please tip between now and the end of the stream. Let's make it happen. And the sooner the better.
These little pathetic begs are, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm getting felted, I guess. Trolls lose, even though he's the one begging for money.
Because I know you guys want rewards like a hat and a vest, but if it comes in last minute, then we're not going to get them, you know? In addition to my normal income, I need to raise about another roughly $16,000 between now and April.
This plays into why Phil is labeled as an e-beggar.
No contributions came in during the break. This is the last hurrah for the stream. We got an hour and 20 minutes roughly left. After this, I think we're going to have a serious talk about if we want to keep me playing it or not.
A serious
it's too long. It's too drawn out. It's too...
Like he's a disappointed teacher. We need to have a serious talk, guys, about the money I'm not getting.
Confusing. It's not that interesting anymore. I'm getting quite bored of the game. Honestly, I really am. There's just not enough to it to keep my interest anymore. Think of that. But the key right now is the King's Tips goal and keeping the streak alive. So with 1 hour left, we got $98 to go. Please tip and let's keep it going. All right, like I said, we were actually going to do a Feasting with the King on Saturday if we hit the string of 50. But right now, it's looking pretty badly in jeopardy. It's sad that it's this game that's done it. But what can I do, right? All right, let's play. I did nothing wrong. I did absolutely nothing wrong. I did everything right. Dude, it's all the same. Look how boring this is. It's open. It's empty. Just a bunch of generic enemies and a fucking Chad. What did they do here? Do you see the difference between the world design of this game and a FromSoft area? FromSoft has all these tricks and things set up for you to make it challenging and interesting and you know, like to be on your toes. Here it's just like, let's just put a million generic enemies in this area. Why did he take my whole health bar? I can't move. Dude, he hit me once with the spin. It took my entire fucking health bar. Wow, that's fun. For no good reason. Why the hell is he that damaged?
DSP was complaining about the map designs in Elden Ring. He's complained about them in every game that he's played, especially FromSoft. He complains about it in the moment and then kind of just forgets that he ever complained about anything. Because now they're good.
Wow.
Like even Bloodborne he complained
halfway
about.
through chapter 4, it's actually worse than chapter 3. What the fuck? I think I seriously think I might be done with the game at this point.
He says that a lot.
He interrupted my transformation. Now I have no health again. This is insane. What the fuck? Dude, what is going on with this game? This is terrible. It's an enemy you've already fought a million times before, but now this one hits you for 90% damage. It's fucking stupid. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm really getting pissed. I don't think I'm going to play this again. I think I'm done with it today. This is awful game design. There's nothing unique about this. It's the same repetitive shit over and over. It's the worlds are no longer interesting. They're boring as dirt. Too much exploration. Too confusing.
This is his review.
Enemies. No effort to do anything that's interesting at this point. It's the same shit over and over. I'm bored to tears now. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop whining like a bitch. Jesus. Oh my god.
Sounds like an AVGN ripoff.
The villain said I preferred the crab game. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I do think another Crab's Treasure might have been the best Soulsborne this year at this rate. Number one Gravies fan, we're not doing drama content right now. I'm playing an annoying game, so please stop trying to derail the stream with that. Appreciate the super chat.
The question is, Phil, would you ever call LTG Dale to his face? That's the question.
Yeah, but I don't care about drama.
I don't care about drama.
Sure. What the fuck?
We know how that aged. This is only a week ago, by the way. Have I played Wukong? Yeah, a little bit.
Can't win. I have no health, no magic. Stupid fucking shit.
I quite like it. I played like 5 hours though. Not much.
Immune to my freeze. Dude, fuck this game. This game sucks ass. What is wrong with these fucking idiots? Look at this dumb shit. You're next. This is fucking awful, dude. What a dumb fucking game. They ruined their own game. It started out good, and now it's just trash. Like, every mini-boss I fight, I'm bored. Nothing interesting, just boring shit. Same repetitive shit over and over. Worlds that are fucking not completely uninteresting. Wow. Oh my god, he cried. Wow. What a baby. Once again, guys, if you've enjoyed today's stream, please support it in some way. Liking helps the stream a lot with engagement.
More
particularly
begging.
Right now, what's in jeopardy
There's a
is
lot
this
of
vest,
begging
I keep saying
in
vest
this video.
streak. This king streak.
The vest streak.
Which has lasted a whopping 41 streams. But now it looks like is dying out here. We need people to tip to hit this by the end of the stream and keep it going. And I was going to do a special event. For it this Saturday where we were going to do Feasting with the King. And we hit 50. But at this point, it looks like we're not going to hit 50. So maybe that will change. But in the meantime, please support if you can. Oh, can't freeze him. Try it again. Immune to the freeze. Never works. Can't dodge and I can't heal. Fuck this piece of shit.
I always like when he complains about this.
I'm really done. Fuck this game.
It's like a fighting game.
It's not fun. Look how stupid this is. You can't hit him. He magically is immune to everything. You can't freeze him. You can't hit him. You go right through his body a zillion times. You summon your clones.
Your
clones
up.
do nothing to it.
He dropped the controller. He gave up.
This is terrible. This is fucking terrible. It's gotten worse and worse. The further in I get, the game is broken down to the point where it's just the opposite of fun. You know, I'm just having zero fun with this now. It's at first when you start playing it, you get excited. It's like, oh, it's like another company that's going to kind of make like a FromSoft game. Then you realize the combat is nothing like FromSoft. And now that we're at the end of chapter 3, boy, have the cracks shown. This is nowhere.
This is annoying too, this specific complaint, because he does this a lot. Because if he didn't like the game, right? Let's say the game was like FromSoft, more like FromSoft games. That would have been a complaint too. He would have complained that it was too similar. He would have said, oh, they attempted to emulate FromSoft, and it's just like the same shit, right? But it's not FromSoft. So like, it's worse. He would have just said the same thing. That's why these kind of complaints are just a little annoying coming from him. Because his opinions are kind of trash. They're kind of dog shit, even if he is right once or twice about certain things. Because he really doesn't know what he's talking about. Because he's done this both ways. When a game is too much like FromSoft and when a game is too different from FromSoft. It's the same shit. It's just whether or not he got money is how much he enjoys it.
Near as good as FromSoft in any way. It's just not good. It's too open world, too repetitive, too boring. Reusing this stuff way too much. The combat is just getting annoying at this point. There's nothing interesting about it. It's the same shit over and over. I'm hating this. I gotta be honest. I've had a complete flip about my opinion about the game after today's stream. This is just stupid. And yes, this is halfway through the game only. They've made it this repetitively annoying, open, and boring. And I'm only halfway done with it. Fuck this game. This fucking sucks. This is such a waste of time. Serious, my hand hurts right now. I don't want to run and hold right bumper. My hand
How
hurts.
is this a complaint?
I'm already running around the entire fucking time I've been playing because I fucking made it so shitty. The charge.
How the fuck is that the game? The game assaulted him.
Yeah, this is stupid, dude. This is I'm done. I really don't want to play this game anymore. It's ridiculous grinding bullshit. It's boring as fuck now. The plot, there is no plot, let's be honest. There literally is no plot, right?
Does it matter?
I want to run around charging Y to bring his armor. No, I don't. It's not fun. You dodge and you lose your charge. Do it all over again. I really hate this game now. I'm serious. I've gone from literally liking it a ton to absolutely hating this fucking piece of shit. It's so bad. There's nothing fun about this at all right now. This fight is so unfun. This entire chapter, chapter 3, I feel like
Chapter 7, bankruptcy.
A good intro to a really good.
He prefers
elaboration
chapter
to that
7,
chapter 2.
obviously.
The entirety of chapter 3 is like pain and torture and boredom. Now he disappears.
He had no plot. There's no plot.
I'll walk the path, all right. I'm definitely gonna walk the fucking path. You ready? Here's the path I'm gonna walk.
Whoa.
Right to
Dude,
desktop, you fucking piece of shit.
Game devs are fighting for that dspgaming award.
yeah, for real, dude. If you don't get wage quit, you're in contention. Remember that. Because he already hinted that. Thank you, ES, for the 2. He's already hinted that Black Myth Wukong's gonna be on the disappointing games list. Which is so fucking weird, because his opinion is tied to the money that he made. Which was the same thing with Splatoon 3, I think last year or whenever that came out. It was on the disappointing games list because he didn't make a lot of money while playing it. That's actually kind of what he said. Not word for word, obviously. But basically, he was like, people were uninterested. Hint, hint. What do you think that means?
Yeah, I'm not playing this again.
Thank
The
you,
game's
yes.
terrible. Oh, he rage quit. He friggin' rage quit. All right, there you go. Amazing.
Dude, the game is Craig.
The game's
DSP
literally
owned the
awful,
game.
dude. It's fucking so bad. Are you kidding me? They made chapter 3 shows that this is a game dev that had a good idea, but then they basically went as far as they could with that idea, and now they have no ideas. So now the game is terrible. The entirety of chapter 3 is a slog. It's not fun to play whatsoever. It's literally one of the most boring things ever. The bosses are poorly designed. Everything's bad. The good thing is the graphics. That's it. But dude, that is not even close to reaching any of the heights of a FromSoft game. And it's not because, oh, the combat is different. Because that's what they'll say. Oh, because the combat is different. No, it's because the game design is poor. The world is so fucking boring. So
Reminder, he doesn't even like FromSoft games, really, because he complains about them in this same way when he plays them.
boring. There was literally nothing interesting whatsoever
It's no
ever
bug
in that
snacks.
chapter 3. You start off in snow. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, look, a big white dragon. I'll fight it. Then you end up in a prison, and the prison is incredibly boring. It's copied off of FromSoft, how your energy bar goes down and shit.
What?
You finally get out of the prison, and
FromSoft invented a
then you're like,
stamina
okay,
meter?
open world ice, and it's boring as fuck. There's nothing interesting whatsoever. The boss fights started off cool. They really did. But then it just becomes, after the 18th, 19th, 20th optional mini-boss fight, you realize they had no real ideas of this game. Again, when you play FromSoft, you get, oh, ingenious new stage, ingenious puzzle, ingenious
Stages and puzzles that he hates, by the way. Also puzzles? What?
this, ingenious that. There's nothing ingenious at all in that.
Ingenious.
It's just, you know what it is? It's all flash and no substance. That's literally what Black Myth Wukong, that's the best way I could describe it. It's all flash and zero substance. There's nothing to it. It's just, once you get past that surface level of what it was in the first 2 chapters and you realize this is the rest of the game, it's like, ugh. I'm done. I'm
done.
you know, done with it. Done with it. It's boring as fuck. I'm not wasting more time on it, especially when there's all these other games coming out that people want to see me play.
Reminder, this dude is addicted to a mobile game. Thank you,
What
Tractor Goose.
a fucking chore of a game. So unfun.
That's why he likes Champions. It's not a chore of a game. He can spend money to skip and make progress.
Right?
You need to add a way to skip the game with money things. He should love Assassin's Creed more.
Wow.
You can buy like progression skips in that, can't you?
All right.
Time savers, they call them time savers.
That's it. Sorry to end it like that, but I'm done with it. I'm having absolutely no fun with it.
Yet again, DSP impacting the games industry.
The audience,
They cater to they cater to people like this, by the way. If you hate games, you have DSP partially to blame.
today nonstop
It's pretty
saying
cool.
it's boring. In fact, Gaspavelli literally just spoke up. He goes, I never said anything the whole playthrough, but I just want to let you know that game is incredibly boring to watch. Right? So anyway, I'm sorry. I really am.
Yeah,
I was
Tractor.
totally intending to play the whole game. It sucks the way that it had to break up because, as you know, I couldn't play it for a while.
Leanna?
And it sucks that I didn't get a chance to play it. Now I'm trying to get back into games again, and now it's bad. Like, oh, if I had known this weeks ago, I would have definitely had the schedule be different, you know, because I thought this was going to be one of the main games I'm playing like every day. All right, well, guys, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Sorry about Black Myth Wukong. That's terrible. I don't even give a fuck about playing it again. All right, everyone. Well, that is it for the stream. It is official. The streak is over. Yes! Yes!
So it is interesting, too. And I think it's got to be because Astrobot's just a shorter game, right? Because with Black Myth Wukong, it's harder. It's long. Well, okay, hold on. Pause. You know what I'm saying. You know.
Yes, they said that you're a gay boy.
It's harder and longer. So he just didn't want to have to go through that. And with Astrobot, I guess he's just assuming, well, it's short and I can beat it in 3 streams. On May 1st.
Well, you know, I'm gay. Finally.
Pause, okay.
We haven't, I mean,
get your mind out of the gutter.
All the contributions for that stream came in during the podcast. As soon as I started playing the game, no one cared. The chat was dead. I mean, the game killed the streak. Really, that game just killed the streak because it's fucking so boring. Everyone was...
Good chat post here. I support so much my bank froze account.
Was fucking completely bored with the game entirely. And I don't blame you. Like, I'm serious. I don't blame you for thinking how boring that was. I was bored to tears too. What a twist from early on being good. And then just going right down the shitter. So, the game kills the fucking streak because the game sucks. I mean, think of it this way. Astrobot,
shut up.
We hit the streak. No problem.
You're gonna get banned.
Right? Today, I think what it is, people just didn't want to show up for that game because it's boring.
Game's boring.
You know? That's sad. Yeah, exactly.
It's never his fault. The game's always boring.
So Paper Mario...
When I make a lot of money, you see, it's because people love me and my streams, and they love giving me money. When I don't make money, it's because of the game. It has nothing to do with me. It's the game, you see? That's how this equation works, okay?
You can understand because that killed the vestry. Thank you.
Thank you, ES.
Astrobot has gotcha mechanics. Phil's getting nominee.
You know, I didn't even remember that. ES, thank you for the 2. That's it. It's game of the year because of the gotcha mechanics. If only you could spend real money, he would love it even more.
With Wukong killing the fucking King Street. Fucking sad. But that's it. The Darth Fig did a super chat. He says,
also, that's a weird thing to say. Let me hear that again.
Because that killed the vestry. I mean, Black Myth Wukong killing the fucking King Street. Fucking sad. But that's it.
Like, the King Streak, quote unquote, was a thing built by drama. Specifically. He said earlier, oh, this is my return to gaming. It'd be nice if we can hit the vest streak, whatever the fuck. But it was a thing fucking predicated on drama. That was the thing fueling it for most of its run. So, and this is something that people were saying. A lot of people, shout outs, P-E-E-P-U-L, people were saying when the streak was happening. He has a run of money, which has happened before. It's going to happen again. When people start to just watch him, especially when he returns to gaming shit, they'll just see he's kind of boring. And it eventually dries up. And then people move on. Because he's not really worth sticking around unless you watch him ironically. And if you're going to watch him ironically, most people don't tend to give him money. Some do, I guess. But, you know, most don't, because why would you? We're just here to point and laugh. So that's what ends up happening all the time. The money eventually moves on and he's not able to keep up. And he's not worth sticking around unless you watch ironically. And you're not going to give him money if you're watching ironically.
The Darth Fig did a super chat. He says, back to Sea of Stars? No. We got Astrobot. We got Street Fighter 6. We got the MVC collection coming out on Thursday.
Have 3 games killed the streak
if people want to go back to Stardew.
What was the 3rd game?
Or if we want to try.
That was Black Myth, Wukong, Astrobot.
Space Marine 2.
What was the 3rd
I'm not
one?
sold on it. Everyone's telling me Space Marine 2, you need it.
I haven't kept up a lot.
For it to be good.
That explains not streaming every day anymore.
If you play it solo, it's not good, right? So I don't know if we should do Space Marine 2 or not. You know?
Spoilers, he ended up doing it.
I feel like it might be a big waste. So I don't know. I mean, we're lined up. Tonight is Street Fighter 6 with Honda. We're going to do Honda ranked with Street Fighter 6 tonight. Tomorrow is Astrobot.
We really need that.
Because that's the other thing, too. Like, WWE Champions was working when the hype was hot. The hype is now dead, died down.
The hype is dead.
Casino guys.
The casino boys.
when the hype was hot. The hype is now died down. The casino boys, casino guys aren't around. So I'm not doing any content with them. So I get the feeling that a lot of the people who were around, who were watching my stuff, are gone. And, you know, maybe they'll come back if and when I do more stuff like that. But so I don't even know if they're going to care about WWE champions or not, you know. I guess we'll see. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back tonight, 6:45.
He desperately wants to collaborate with the Kino Casino boys.
PM or
he misses his boyfriends.
With M Bison, I almost said. With E Honda, ranked matches.
You think he texts them in the middle of the night?
We haven't done it in a while. It'll be fun. We'll have some nice.
Hasn't he admitted to like messaging them?
Animations and everything.
Imagine the paragraphs they're receiving at like 4 a.m.
For Street Fighter tonight. Okay. All right, guys. I'm out of here. See you tonight.
All right, that's the video. That was the full context, like I said. So that was actually the first time that happened. We can skip these now. So this one is a fucking weird one. If for whatever reason, if you don't know, he's gonna explain it. But basically, I'll give you the short version if you actually want to hear the story. Someone mentioned DSP's toe walking that he does in every video, where he kind of like tiptoes as he walks, which is really weird. It's like indicative of autism or some shit. Or, you know.
Yes, they said that you're a gay boy.
Stuff like that. And he posted a photo and said, "That's why my calves are roided."
I'll say this
It's
next
so fucking weird. He's so insecure to the point where he's sending photos of his fucking legs to people. And then talking about it for half an hour.
On the show. The reason I'm doing that is it helps me to find, when I'm trying to do clips, it helps me to find the place to clip, because I go like this. But also, there's some people who've been putting timestamps on the videos, and apparently when I say next topic, they can catch that. Okay, so yesterday was React Day, okay? And during React Day on DSP Reacts, I watched
Master
a
Beef,
skit
good point.
that was about how guys always seem to skip.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. I forgot that context too.
Ralph and LTG are gonna spit roast day SP.
Oh boy, he would love that though. Yes, he actually would. Unironically, but thank you so much for the tip.
Now, honestly, I don't even know the meme. But I guess the meme is that
the
people
guy
who work out regularly don't like leg day.
Is it really
because
him?
leg day is the hardest day. It's like the most painful, grueling day. All right? Now, I don't understand this, because when I used to work out, leg day was the easiest day for me. Okay?
Yeah, this is a massive X'd out. I don't believe you ever worked out.
And this is just me being honest.
Like, he used to say he went with his dad or whatever. His dad taught him shit. But it's like, dude, you did it like one summer for like a 3-day span with your dad. It doesn't really count as working out.
This was like a long time ago.
That's just my assumption.
Weights, but when I did this, leg day was the easiest day for me. Always. I thought it was the easiest.
Like, this is fucking embarrassing. I don't see the purpose of doing this other than you are an underdeveloped child stuck in a man's body. Quote unquote man. Who fucking feels the need to do this? This is the internet. This is really embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. I guess you're okay with getting made fun of. Like, when you complain about being made fun of and people like laugh at you and shit, you can't post shit like this and then complain that people make fun of you, because this kind of shit is embarrassing. And like, of course people are going to make fun of you if you post some fucking cringe like this on the internet.
The easiest exercises. Okay? So why is it, right? Well, we were talking about this.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
yesterday on the show. And I said, it's because for some reason, don't ask me why, because I don't even know how this started or anything, right? I've always walked on my toes. I do. I walk on my toes. I don't know why. I feel better at balance standing on my toes than I do standing flat on my feet.
Okay. Got a quick side here. It's relevant, though. Can I get this on the screen? Kinda. Whoops. Wrong thing? Okay. If you can see it, there you go. Research suggests, I know I'm looking at the Google blurb, okay, but I'm not going to click on an article. Research suggests that toe walking can be a sign of autism, particularly when it's combined with language delays. Okay? In general, toe walking is more common in children with ASD and other neuropsychiatric conditions than in the general population. One study looked at the toe walking data of 2,221,009 children. So just keep that in mind if you ever you know, for whatever reason, if you feel like it.
Feet. And it's not that I never stand flat on my feet. It's when I walk. When I'm standing still, I'm standing flat. But when I walk, I literally
Yeah, what
walking
doesn't
on my
signify
toes.
autism? That's a
Okay?
good point.
And
Everything is
say,
autism.
What?
Everyone
Yeah, I don't
has
know. I really have no clue. It's always been like that. Okay. Now the thing is, I actually didn't even notice this or know much about it. And then it was around the mid 2000s. Okay. And I had some friends over. This is when I was living in an apartment, a shared apartment with two other roommates. Okay. And I was having a party. And I was basically like in shorts that day. And a lot of my friends had never
Oh
seen
my
me in
god.
shorts.
I don't know. This shit makes me like
that makes me cringe. Ugh.
I don't know why. I don't even like, it's so specific. It's so ridiculous. The fact that he even remembers something like this and uses it as a brag fucking 20 years later. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is how you know he doesn't talk to anybody. He has no friends. How, like, why do you still think of this? Why is this something you remember?
Shorts, because, you know, in the Street Fighter days, you go to arcade, you're wearing jeans or whatever. You wouldn't be in shorts. So a lot of people had never seen me in shorts before. So they came over my place and
you
they
can't
said,
wear
"Phil,
shorts in an arcade? What?
yo, your legs are like jacked." And I was like, "What?"
Huh?
I never heard anyone say that to me before or whatever. You know,
He loved it. It's just the compliment that he's held onto. This dude starved for fucking attention. It's embarrassing. He starved for any fucking attention that he remembers something that was said so long ago.
I was in my like mid 20s. Okay, this is like a long time ago. They're like, "Yeah, dude, like your legs are like buff," which is shocking because, you know, we didn't know that you had such buff legs or whatever. I'm like, what? So
He loves
you know,
this shit.
I look into it. It's because I'm walking on my toes all the time. All of my leg muscles are large, like both my calves,
Pregnant
as well
man.
as, you know, like my thigh muscles are all very like lean and strong and big. And I don't work out or anything like that. I don't. So it's just because I've walked on my toes my whole life. So when I used to lift weights, leg day was easy for me because my muscles were already big down there. So leg day was like, this is not a big deal. And I would always you know,
Like,
just,
X to doubt there never was a leg day. I don't even believe you. I really just don't believe you that you ever worked out. That you were like a bodybuilder, which is something he's actually said before.
turbo through it and it didn't hurt and it wasn't a big deal. Everything else, the whole upper body stuff, that's where it was work for me. And I'm buffing up and I'm doing all the upper body exercises was always the tougher thing for me. But the lower body was always easy. So
I guess so,
I guess
Roxas.
this is, you know, the meme or whatever. It just doesn't make sense to me because what's the big deal? You know, this is me. I watched the meme on the React show. And that's just my reaction. That's what I say. So we move on, right?
I really don't even get the point of this either. Him bringing up that when I used to quote unquote work out all of these years ago, when I used to work out, which there's no evidence he ever used to work out at all. But even if it were true, what's even the point of bringing it up? Because he's implying that it's still the same today. Pretty much. Like, that's why he sent a current day photo today of his fucking legs. But, like, dude, how about you go to a gym and show us? You're a fucking streamer. Like, dude, I'm not like a fucking full-time streamer, right? But if you were in this guy's position, that could be content for you. That would be fun. That would be something you can stream. That would be like an entertaining thing as a streamer to do. The name is DSP Gaming. I don't know. That's the thing, though. If that would work if he was a character, he can think of these things, but his ego is too fragile, so this is something he would never do. He just would rather live in his delusional bubble where he is still really strong in his legs and he can easily do leg exercises.
And now people are like, "Oh, this is my detractors," right? They have nothing to do. They literally have nothing to talk about anymore because the fucking champions meme is over with. There's nothing they could say about that. All the old shit they used to say, it's all been addressed. It's done, right? So they're like, well, I can't believe that Phil said that on the show. He's full of it. And you might think I'm exaggerating. Dude, there was like a giant thread on Twitter about.
You know what would be fun if DSP was ever on the lolcow thing, which I think at this point is inevitable now that he's friends with Keemstar, right? I don't know. It'll happen. Just wait. 5 years, whatever. Maybe that's something that could happen. That would be funny. It would have to take like his boyfriends pushing him over the edge again, giving him a little nudge, fueling his little ego, and then making him do it. Because we've already seen him do it at a small scale now. Maybe he'll do something like that eventually.
About it.
But I don't know.
A couple
No
of them
fun
made
allowed.
videos
So
about
who
it. I'm
knows?
not kidding.
I'm wrong probably, so don't even listen to me.
This is what they were talking about yesterday. That Phil says he has giant buff legs and he's lying about it. It's just another thing he does. He's such a liar. He literally every day he just makes lies about everything. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, I could understand if like it was like something important, right? Why would you think that I would lie
2
about
weeks, Charles?
my legs or walking on my toe? Like, what does it even matter?
This is him trying to gaslight. Again, why would I lie about my legs? I don't know, bro. You lie about what you ate. You lie about what people said to you that's been recorded. You lie about everything. This is such a dumb thing that he always does, and he did it a lot during his June the King reaction thing. I've already admitted to champions. Why would I then lie about the bank leaks? I don't know, dude. Like, you're the one that's been lying. You lied in the first place. You're telling me why you would lie? I don't know. I just can't believe you.
It doesn't, I'm not
This
better
doesn't
than
make any
anyone
sense.
because I might have big calves.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of these guys who's like a gym rat who all I care about is how my body looks because that's my one value in life. The only piece of work that I get out of my life is that I have.
Apparently taking care of yourself and liking to exercise and lift weights and go to the gym is your only value in life. He has to take it to the extreme. You can't just be a healthy person and like taking care of yourself. No, it then becomes the only thing in your life that matters. What? Like what? What is that? What are we doing?
Big calves. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of these guys who's like a gym rat who all I care about is how my body
Great interview, by the way. I love to watch it.
looks because that's my one value in life.
One value in life.
The only piece of work that I get out of my life is that I have a muscled body. I don't care if I have a muscled body. I have no reason for a muscled body. It would go to waste if I had.
So he doesn't have to add any of that onto it. He doesn't have to say any of that. But he turns it into a toxic thing, implying that if you care about yourself and work out or trying to better yourself or whatever, then it must be because it's the one only thing in your life that's important.
Because I don't need a muscled body or anything.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
So it's not like this is a flex because I said that. I'm literally just stating facts during my react show. I was like, that's why I didn't understand the meme. The meme was that guys always skip leg day because they say it's the hardest day of the week. And there's jokes there about how this guy creates, silly ways that, I accidentally skipped leg.
Hey, thank you, Valreden.
DSP, the king of strawmen.
Yeah, for real, dude. The king of strawmen. That's
Based.
exactly.
Day. But I never would have skipped leg day. That's the point I'm making. Like, leg day was the easy day for me. Well, I don't get it. Why? Because I have big legs. You're a liar, Phil. Phil lies about everything.
Again, he doesn't actually have big. This is so fucking special. I feel like really special talking. I don't like, dude. I'm feeling really fucking stupid right now. But okay, let's go here. Let's join the artistic fucking vortex. He doesn't really have big legs. His legs are actually small. They're skinny. They're like he's a creature. He's like a fucking skinwalker. I'm gonna try to find a photo, I guess. I don't know.
He's a liar. There's no way he could have big legs. Okay? So last night, I'm like, watch this.
Watch this.
Because I know exactly what's gonna happen. Because I'm not stupid anymore. I'm kind of slide all this shit, right? So I said, okay, I'm gonna do something and watch the reaction to this, how stupid this is gonna be. All right, you ready? So on Twitter, well, I guess you should say X. Or does it even fucking matter what you call it? At this point, probably not, right? So I do a post. Today on stream, I watched a skip leg day skit, and I didn't get it because I said I'd never skipped leg day because I have giant calves because I've walked on my toes my entire life.
Wait. I didn't get it because I said I'd never skipped leg day because I have giant calves as I've walked on my toes my entire life. So then the skipping leg day has nothing to do with leg day. It's just you walking on your toes.
My detractors think I'm
I don't
lying.
know. I don't care.
Here's my
I'm
leg
too
right
artistic
now.
right
You
now.
be the judge. Why would I even lie about this one? All right. And so I took just a picture of my leg, and it's all it is. As you
This
can
is
see,
too special.
that's
This is
the
too
leg
special, man.
sitting on my couch. So the calf muscle is kind of like flattened and stretched out. All right. But I mean, it's huge.
Yeah, you're also not even standing. You're kind of like Charles says in the chat. It's pressed up against the couch too.
I have big, giant calf muscles. I do. Okay.
And like the thing I'm trying to look for, his leg itself isn't actually muscular. Like below it and above it.
I put the picture up and I said, "Watch this shit.
Watch
said, watch
this.
The reaction
Watch this fat on my
that
calf.
This is gonna get." Right?
Yeah.
These people
This is
are so easy to content farm. They're just
What?
so dumb.
Thank you.
Phil's
Yes.
got those Dr. Eggman proportions. Akakak.
Exactly, dude. He's like an Ark Survive character. Calves turned all the way up to 100. Legs at 25. Feet at like 10. Abdomen.
So I
100.
guarantee you, because I took a picture of my leg, this is going to get tons of like attention. I guarantee it. So what do you think happened? Do you think that 2 people saw it and said, "Wow, that's just a leg. It's not a big deal"?
Okay.
Or do you think that this got a ton of responses and a ton of attention? What do you think happened?
Again, the responses and attention are just people mostly making fun of you. I don't, that's not an own. Wow, a lot of people left a comment. But like how many of the comments were making fun of you? Okay.
Anyway, so let's scroll down. You ready? Now, I don't even know if this is updated. 62 responses, 20 retweets, 177 likes, 10 people bookmarked my leg.
He posted feet pics
Oh,
for free.
man. The king's leg?
This dude was a good businessman. He should have known you could monetize the feet pics, man. Come on.
Bookmark this
Zap.
immediately. Very important content here. Yes. Things are getting hairy, folks, and I don't need my leg. It is hairy, but that's not what I mean. So scrolling down, see, I don't understand how it
Don't
works.
give him ideas.
Because I don't think this is in any particular order. Like you scroll down and there's all this content, but I don't know. It doesn't like order it. So it's all in like the most random order and shit.
What do you mean? It's hold up, bitch. It says it right here. Most relevant. It's right here. Click this little tab and see how you could change it. This is obviously the filter. What are you talking about?
And I can't tell like what the order is. So first off, as you can see, it's not like this is the first time that I've ever shown my legs.
I mean, your
Here's
legs
a
don't
clip
look really
from ages
muscular
ago,
here.
my old fuzzy camera back when I still had my couch.
Is he trying to flex this?
And you can clearly see in this clip, both of my calves
Bro's
are
putting more effort into flexing his legs than actually flexing his legs.
huge. And right as I'm falling, because I guess I was jumping onto the...
Thank you,
9
yes.
of those bookmarks were from his pal Derek IP.
I don't think so. He's too old. You know, he's too old. He's got to be like, you know,
couch, and this is a still
9
frame.
or whatever.
Those are
Thank
my
you,
real
yes.
calves. This is not, this was not edited. This is the real picture of me falling. And it's funny, people are like, are your legs dabbing? Yeah, I guess they are. I have no idea what this picture is from, but this is back when I had
This is
the love
embarrassing,
seat.
man.
So probably I was like jumping onto the love seat. My legs flew into the air or something.
This is
I
embarrassing.
have no idea when this happened. I mean, so old. Those are my old headphones there too. So, but yeah, it's just funny. Like, look at this. Whee! Floating into the air with these big calves popping off of my legs, right? So the detractors are trying to contain their calf envy right now. Looks like it's in need of a good scratch. I think we know what that's a reference to, right?
No?
Solid looking leg, solid
What?
looking leg. My calves are so inferior. Oh my lord.
Nice. The next one is from an account he muted. Won't read that one.
Oh, brother. I mean, things that I've muted, I'm not going to unmute. because it's probably some disgusting freak. Failed as an extremely average calf on an extremely atrophied leg.
Yes, that's the word. His legs look atrophied, and so do his arms. I really don't see. This is really pathetic. It really is. To sit here and try and brag about your legs when you haven't set foot in a gym in your entire life. Not even once. And if you haven't yourself, well, whatever. At least you're not DSP bragging about your calves on the internet as a damn near 40 fucking 3-year-old man. To strangers, people you consider kids and mouth droolers on the internet. All to gain your little pennies on your Twitter Blue account. To farm engagement and to try and make some pennies. I don't know.
Leg. They think that this is an atrophied leg. Does that really? What on this leg says atrophy exactly?
Hey, Mike Hunt.
Right?
Welcome to the stream, dude.
Listen, if you want to say that's just a normal leg, fair enough. Fair enough. Big deal, right? Atrophy. He has to take a stab at the leg. Atrophied leg. I'll have you let you know that when I was running regularly on the treadmill for a year, all right, my leg looked exactly the same.
I don't know.
Look at this guy. He looks so depressed.
I don't know, dude.
It wasn't any different. And I was running literally every other day. I was running for like a good hour. So an hour of running like 3-4 times a week. My leg looked exactly the same. Right? It's just like, what are you talking about? Atrophied leg? Weird people. This is great. You ready for this one? You're so fit, King. Ready? Here we go.
Does he not know that's making fun of him? What?
Oh my God. Yo, these people are something else.
What?
These people are absolutely something else, dude. They're so funny.
What?
So first off, all right. First off, we're talking about legs. The discussion is about legs. So what this person does, right, is they show this. That's nothing to do with legs whatsoever.
It doesn't matter.
Right?
Like, bro, okay, I'm really feeling special discussing this. I really want to move on, but I might as well. I'm already here. Anyways, the implication was through your tweet, you said you'd never skipped leg day because you walk on your toes all the time. Implying that if you were to go to the gym today, you would do great at leg exercises or in general because you have toe walking syndrome. And so you have strong legs. That's kind of the implication here, right? Your legs are so strong because, you're so fit and healthy.
Number one, okay?
Number one.
Number two.
I
I know that I'm still a little overweight. I just weighed myself the other day. I'm 195 pounds.
I don't believe you.
Okay? So I'm roughly around 10, 15 pounds overweight. I am. When I remember when I was young and I was in my early 20s and I went to the doctor.
I like that now he's 195 when
the doctor
he fluctuates between 2 and 210.
Said, so FYI,
it's always different.
Now that you're a developed adult, your key
I don't know about developed. He might have been lying to you to make you feel better.
weight is to be between 180 to 185. Like if you can maintain between 180 and 185 your whole life, that's the weight you want for your height and your build. That's what you want. So I'm probably around 10, 15 pounds overweight. Yeah, I've got chubiness all around. You know what they call it, the spare tire or whatever? I got the spare tire. Yeah, I got a little bit of fat on my body. But the funny part is when you do that clip, even if I were buff and I did that, it would still wiggle. Because the only people that don't wiggle are people who are completely flat-chested because they have absolutely no muscle whatsoever. They never developed any muscle there. Those are the people who would go like this and nothing happens. Even people who are buff, when they go like that, they move.
Okay. Like, oh my fucking God. What are we talking about? What? What, like, actually, what are we talking about? He's basically implying that he's buff. That's why his boobs jiggle. Are we for real right now? I don't know. Maybe I misheard it. Let's go back. I really need to go back.
That, it would still wiggle. Because the only people that don't wiggle are people who are completely flat-chested because they have absolutely no muscle whatsoever. They never developed any muscle there. Those are the people who would go like this and nothing happens. Even people who are buff, when they go like that, they move.
Thank you.
Because there's something there.
What did the doctor tell Cat?
Dude, I have no idea, man. I have no idea, yes. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, Matt, for the 6 months, man.
You see? So actually, the whole point is, you're right, I'm a man with developed muscles and shit.
What?
So when I move, they move. Get it? Like, if you do that...
He's actually saying that he has muscles. He has pecs. He has pectoral muscles, which is why his boobs jiggle like fucking actual fatty tits. Like a woman's tits. What? Are we for real?
You see? So actually, the whole point is, you're right, I'm a man with developed muscles and shit. So when I move, they move. Get it? Like, if you do that, it's like if you're a flat-chested idiot, you get no movement whatsoever. But again, you have to actually be like an intelligent adult who's had like muscles to know that. And these people who criticize are morons. These people, these are flat-chested losers who have never lifted anything in their life, never done any physical activity in their life. Literally will never be touched by another human. They live in a
Are you touched by you? I mean, low tier God did like mentally touch you.
Basement, sitting on the internet, editing clips like that to post up. I got him. Ah!
I also like that he threw in editing clips like that, implying that the clip is edited when it's just a snippet from his own stream. Why were you defending it so hard? Like, that's just a quick little insert there that he does all the time, just to kind of throw you off the scent if you're half paying attention. This edited clip, implying that it's not real.
No, you got nothing at all. You're a fucking loser. How about you post your picture, right? Where's yours? I don't think you're ever going to do that. We know that. So what the fuck is your point? It's the ultimate, like, stupid bitch move. Like, you have no point. It's not even appropriate to what we're talking about, legs. And no one said that I was a skinny twig. We know this. I've admitted
I thought he was going to say something else.
I am still a little bit overweight, and I'm looking, to eventually to get to that ideal body weight,
What?
And
I'm lost. I thought we weren't talking about body weight. I thought we were talking about legs.
The course of what
Why are you like defending yourself? This is how fucking embarrassing this is.
Doing, eating better, not.
What are we doing? A reminder, he just yelled that this is about legs, and he's talking about eating better and less
crappy stuff with extra sugar.
Less crappy stuff.
Sugars and things like that. And if I start to feel worn out or I feel hit the treadmill. And I could do that. I'm fine with that.
I could do that. I could do that.
I do it.
Just get into the habit and do it. Hey, spoiler alert. He hasn't done it. I doubt that he's ever done it, but let's be fair. He hasn't done it in how many years? At least fucking 16. Right?
It's fine.
Remember when he used to go on his little walks? How long did that shit last? Like 2 days? And then every time somebody would ask him, he would say, yeah, I'm not talking about that. It's none of your business. His little walks around his gated community. How long did that shit last? Were you able to keep up? Why'd you stop doing it? Why'd you stop doing it if you're able to walk on the treadmill as you proclaim that you are here? Right?
That. And if I start to feel worn out or I feel hit the treadmill. And I could do that. I'm fine with that. I just get into the habit and I do it and it's fine. So I may eventually get to the ideal weight, which would be great to be my age, but to hit my ideal body weight, which is what I should have. It's good. It's a good thing, right?
Right.
A couple of quick shout outs. Alex from Phoenix.
He's such a child, man.
I'm killing myself in the gym for those calves. Here you come making me envious, laughing my ass off. Yeah, it's again, I've literally been walking. Whenever I walk on my toes. It's just happened my whole life. It's not like I planned to do it. It's not like, you know what I mean? It just always has been like that. And it made my calves huge. It's a fact. It's not me lying or making something up. What would I benefit from that? Do you think I care?
Again, with this bullshit, this weird gaslighting that he's trying to do on you. Why would I lie about it? I don't know, dude. You lie about shit that people know. I never said I slapped an 11-year-old. Why did you lie about that when you did in fact say that? Why did you lie about champions when there was so much evidence against you? And then you partially half admitted that it was you. Why did you lie all that time? Why are you still lying about champions when people know that the Down from the Rafters account is still you? This whole why would I lie thing is so stupid Because you're a fucking pathological liar, dude. Why do you lie about anything you lie about? To attempt to make yourself look good. That's why you would lie about your calves and lie about your body weight and lie about your height. Bro, he's going to get to it in the video, but he's going to type in his height. His height later in the video. What are we at? 1430? Okay. He puts in 5'11" as his height. How fucking long has this guy gone telling you that he's 6 foot? I'm 5'12". I'm 6 foot. I'm at least 6 foot. How many, like, who the fuck does this? Who actually does this? Lying about their fucking height. Something as simple and factual as a height. How fucking insecure do you have to be to lie about your height? Also, good little thing. Overweight by 25 to 30 pounds. He said he was overweight by 10 pounds, which is pretty good. But, something as simple as your height, which is just a factual number, bro. I'm sure this guy's lying about his age too. Could you imagine? Would you put it past him? Like, what the fuck? You lie about your height. Why do you go back and forth? I really don't understand how you're confused by this.
Do you think we're going to get into the calf contest? Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Thank you, BB11, for the 11 months. Hey, how timely, dude. Thank you.
Based. Say, it's the calves all the ladies want and all the men desire. And
Damn, 11 months? Holy fuck, man. It's crazy.
I am the master of calves and you are a plebeian loser. The king of calves here on DSP Gaming. You see how stupid this is? Anyway, okay, we did it. We got a $2 tip. So we have a new tip leader here. Here you go. Okay. This person says, the best part about the leg tweet is that the detractors are suddenly fitness experts.
Wait, what?
Hoping and posting.
I thought dent was a bad word. Why are we saying dent tractors?
Pictures of their calves or bench pressing.
We call them mouth droolers around here, okay? You're obviously a LARPer. You don't know that they're called mouth droopers.
Really straining. Thank you for the entertainment that you have spawned on your timeline. Yes, that you're welcome. I mean, again, that was the point.
I personally like mentally ill.
If people think that I have big calves or not.
I don't care if people think that I have. What are we doing? Like what?
Get that garbage out of my face.
Is this a joke? If this is someone's first time seeing this dude, you're probably at the part where you're like, is this dude joking? This is a character. Surely this has to be a character. Who's Shirley, you ask? I don't know. Surely this has to be a character, right? I feel like we all go through that. That's the shit that happened to me when I first started watching this dude. Like, are you joking? I don't care about people thinking my legs are big. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. What the fuck are we doing?
The entertainment that you have spawned on your timeline. Yes, that you're welcome. I mean, again, that was the point. The whole point is I don't care if people think that I have big calves or not, but it's so easy to make content from these people because they're so stupid.
That's awesome, right? Dude.
So
I love it.
That's an anonymous $2 tip. That gets us $3 in tips for the Kings.
Thank you, DL5, for the 5.
Speaking DL5. Of his detractors, these people are so easy to content farm, right? But not the guy who sat here for an hour discussing his legs. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing too, where isn't it ironic, DL5 with the 5? If he wants to talk about content, but then complains about detractors' content, at the end of the day, it's all content. We're all court jesters here. We're all choosing to be court jesters. We're all here for entertainment. And if that was this dude's attitude towards everything, and if he was a character, he would be fine. There wouldn't be this like community around DSP and this weird mystique and weird story around DSP. He would just be a really good entertainer. But that's the thing. It's not real. He says it now because he just feels it can protect his ego a bit. It's not actually what he thinks.
The King's Tips goal today.
There is no character.
Who's going to be the $3 tipper that's going to unseat this $2 anonymous tipper and take the throne for top tip? Let's find out who's going to be number 3. Okay. Very nice. Continuing on. Gin drinking hard today. No, I wasn't drinking at all, actually. At all, when I posted that picture. Calfzilla. I wish I have something called, well, whatever that is, and I have to get surgery for it. I can walk fine, but my toes are not sustainable. Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think you're supposed to walk on your toes, right? A doctor would probably say you have bad posture and stuff if you do that. I just have done it. I don't know what else to say. I've just done it my whole life. Now, detractors will never skip leg day in the hopes of felting the king. You're right. Look, people are actually posting up pictures of their own calves now. Now, there's a slight difference between this calf and mine.
So corny. I'm sorry.
You're going to notice this is one big...
What?
Phil should be put into an asylum.
He really should, BB11. He should be studied, like, in schools. Also, like, bro, are we really... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He just said he doesn't care. What did I do? Oh, my fucking God. I skipped to the beginning. Right here. He just said he doesn't care about the dude's leg. Or people thinking his leg is big. But he's standing up. You're resting it on a couch. It's not the same. I don't know.
This guy is like...
I don't care.
A giant chunk. I think what it is his leg is much shorter than mine. So he doesn't really
What?
have the length. He just has the muscle.
He
and
has
like,
an ankle sock. He has like a sock on. Not an ankle sock.
Just a
the other
shorter
one.
leg.
Nice.
Your leg is jayocked and roided. How many creatine shakes do you
I like how you read it jayocked instead of jayacked.
have to drink to get that, bro?
But he didn't say that. He said, how many creatine shakes do I have to drink to get this swole?
There you go. Thirst trap. Yo, you're posting your toes for free? This person wants me to delete the tweet. Should I delete the tweet? I mean, we all know this kind of tweet is very harmful to everyone. So perhaps I should just delete it right now before it goes too far, you know? Before this tweet reaches all of humanity, and the next thing you know, everyone must, by default, post up pictures of their legs and calves, right? It's very dangerous content. There you go. Daxma says usually tweets like that are hidden behind a paywall. Well, maybe, hold on. I have,
hey, there you go.
I'm on the Twitter premium stuff, right? X premium. Can I hide this behind a paywall? I can promote it. Hold on. How do I hide it behind a paywall? Let's see.
What's the joke?
We'd have community note it and be like, warning, this is dangerous picture. So here we go. When being a liar, credibility is difficult to regain. Here's a secret. It never fully recovers. And no, I'm not a critic or a fan, just human to human. All you or anyone can do is try and be better.
How is this a negative thing? Is he going to spin this into a negative thing?
Well, did I not show in this very tweet the evidence that I wasn't lying?
Okay, where's the champion's evidence then? Look at how quickly you can take a photo and send it on Twitter.
You know what
Where's the photo of your champion's account then, if you're not lying, right? If it's that easy to prove something like that, as stupid as your leg is, where's the champion's proof that you were going to send Craig? You said you had a document email that you were going to send to Craig. Where is it? Why haven't you posted it? It's that easy, right?
what I'm saying? Like, I outright show the picture that's the evidence of what I said. So now I'm not lying, right? So, I mean, isn't that the first step? Is that I didn't just talk, I also backed it up with a fact.
Okay.
I mean, so there you go. If Geiga Chad was a leg.
Geiga Chad.
This is possibly the greatest.
I love how his instinct is always wrong. His instinct to pronounce anything is always the wrong thing. Yeah, Hate Army, big ups, dude.
In DSP history. You know, there was a tweet when Pro Jared was exposed for all his drama.
What?
And then I clap tweeted back at him at a tweet that he had tweeted at me years before.
Oh boy.
But I never responded.
Go
And he
outside,
just attacked
man.
me for no good reason. That was a
Touch
good
grass,
tweet.
as the kids say.
Some people have said that was their favorite tweet.
Talking about fucking
It was the tweet
tweets.
when I clapped
Get outta
back
here.
at the Oscars.
Oh my
when
god.
Will Smith was allowed to slap Chris Rock across the mouth and then they awarded him with an Oscar in the same night. Remember that? That one was pretty good. But apparently this one is the best tweet ever. This is the best tweet I've ever put out. It's that important. It's that exciting, right?
Make some friends, man, for real.
Show my other calf. You did. Look. They're the same. My
They're
calves are the same. They're exactly the same. They're both very large. I don't have one abnormally large
I don't even know what this proves either, because this looks really dumb. This doesn't look like anything.
calf and one small calf. I have two very large calves from walking on my toes. And even look, even the leg muscles under the leg are
That's-
actually quite
what?
big too. Again, from walking
What?
on my toes. There you go.
I'm not even gonna talk.
Now this is funny.
I don't care.
BMI indicator, right? So this is wrong. First of all, this is wrong too. I'm actually 5'11", and I am 95 pounds, which means that I'm overweight. I know that. I'm slightly overweight, actually. Where did he get this from? BMI calculator? Can you find this somewhere?
Nice. This guy's wrong. Spoiler alert, he's actually not wrong.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, Maximus.
Time flex. Den tractor calf sucks.
Den tractor stays suffering. Suffer. I'm so jealous of the king's calves.
Here you go.
I wish I looked like
BMI calculator for men. Is this it? No, it looks different.
I wish I too had a patchy goatee.
What is all this shit? I can say, get out of my face.
And atrophied arms.
So I'm 5 foot.
That jiggled when I
11
shook.
inches.
5'11".
195 pounds currently.
5'11". You see how quickly he put that in? Why is your height something you lie about, DSP? When you say, why would I lie about my legs? I don't know, bro. Why do you lie about your height? That seems like a good question to me. You just kind of seem like a liar. You lie about everything.
It looks like he has lab-grown squash for calves.
Yeah. Like Plants vs. Zombies. The squash. Let me see. Yeah, these are his fucking legs. Give me that photo. Come on, Google. Give me the photo. There it is. It's like the calf is this thing. On his... That's his calf. Someone Photoshop his foot and shit. Thank you, Jay. What's up? Whoops.
So your BMI is 27.8. Wait, how did I get 10? I put in 11, I thought. Wait, why does it 194? I typed in 195. What is going on here? I swear I typed in 195. Messing with me. Okay, get the fuck out of here. So, healthy weight would be 18.5 to 24.9, and I am 25 to 29.9. So I'm really right just above it.
Look at that. The number is 27.2, and the number he was complaining about was 27.1. What? He called this guy wrong. Let's see what he instantly said to this guy, by the way.
On my toes. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Him's website. Ironic for the guy.
I'm him.
Him's website. Thank you, Silas Sama, for the 2. Big ups, dude. Appreciate it. Everything's ironic with this dude.
Now, this is funny. BMI indicator.
This is funny.
Right? So this is wrong.
This is wrong. I know he means specifically this, but it doesn't matter. It's the same fucking number at the end of the day. He got the exact same number off by 0.1.
I typed in 190. Healthy weight would be 18.5 to 24.9, and I am 25 to 29.9. So I'm really right just above it. Right.
Theo Theory, did this dude, he's 5'11", was he walking on his tippy toes to make people think he was 6 foot? Then he can say he was 6 foot? Theo Theory? X-Files theme?
Just above it. There you go. So I'm considered slightly overweight, but not obese. Obese would have been if I went to the 30. Right, which I'm not. I'm basically around
5'12".
here.
I apologize.
And I agree. Like I said, I could weigh at least about 15 more pounds. And then the doctor said that I would have been, actually my ideal body weight. So that's correct. Okay, so fair enough. I mean, I don't know what this person was getting at, but it's pretty correct. Like I said, I
now
would
it's
like to
correct.
be here, and maybe I will be eventually. Right?
No, you won't.
I guess I know because it's not a big deal. You understand that
It's
this
not
isn't
a big deal.
But that's the thing. Again, the point I'm making here isn't that I have buff calves.
It's not a
Nobody
big deal.
cares that I have buff calves. The fact is, I made a very normal observation, correct? That a normal person would make. Like, okay, I don't get this meme because I never had problem with leg day. Well, why not, Phil? Because actually I have big calves and buff legs because I walk on my toes my whole life. So leg day was easy for me. All the other exercises were much harder. The leg day was like the easy day for me. Oh, Phil's a liar. Phil's full of it. Phil's like... So that's what I'm emphasizing.
Fat. Phil's a
It's not
loser.
that my legs
Phil's
are
a
buff or not buff.
beggar.
Nobody cares. The point is that the detractors have nothing to talk about anymore. They're so boring that now me saying that I have big legs actually like makes their heads fucking explode. Like brain matter is shot all over the ceiling because they can't take the fact that, they have nothing to talk about anymore.
Okay. I really want to
Okay.
move on, dude.
I mean, we can keep going. Looking thick, tight, and solid. Keep us updated with progress pics. Looking freaking
Trying to
huge,
find a
man.
photo.
And then, of course, there's the people who, of course, have to go to something incredibly negative, and they say, "Oh, so you're autistic."
Oh, here we go. What? Autistic? Hold on. This is a pretty good example. I screenshotted this from my stream because I didn't feel like going back to look for the sauce. DSP's leg doesn't really look huge here to me. Neither do his thighs. They look kind of skinny. And his arms too. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm joining the fucking autism when I do this, but fuck it, I'm already here, right? I don't know, DSP. It doesn't really look roided to me.
Because you walk on your toes.
Wait, what?
To something incredibly negative, and they say, "Oh, so you're autistic because you walk on your toes." It's just insane. You're artistic.
Artistic?
Because you walk on your toes.
Shit, I'm trying to like find him out in the wild. This is DSP. Is he walking on his toes? Can we tell? I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't really look like it though. You could tell that's him. He's in his Project 7 getup. He wears that for the vibes. There's Cat, his wifey. Is he toe walking? I don't know. Big ups to Mall DSP.
You would think that possibly, just maybe, there'd be some other signs that would be stronger than walking on your toes. You know what I'm saying? And here's the other thing too, right? People, like, it's the same thing. Like, people used to say stuff like, well, maybe you're retarded or something, right? It's,
What do you mean used to?
You see a bald spot in that screenshot of his PC.
Do you really? Let's see. Let's pull it up again. Yeah, you do. I'm glad I got this. I know other people did too, but, you know, there's the bald spot. Thank you, BB11, for the 2.
It's 2024.
The 2 pounds. Wait, let me hear him say this again.
Here's the other thing too, right? People, like, it's the same thing. Like, people used to say stuff like, well, maybe you're retarded or something.
Used to. This was like 2 years ago.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, at least he said he shouldn't have said that. You know, he debunked me there, I guess.
Right?
I don't know.
It's 2024. That's like, it's
Shut
not
up,
even an insult
retard.
anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, you would say something like that, like, you might be artistic, or you're
artistic.
or retarded or something.
Why is he saying artistic?
That's not. It's 2024. You missed the.
This is a good clip, by the way. I'm sorry, I keep rewinding.
Back
I
in
know.
the day,
sorry.
You would say something like that, like, you might be artistic, or you're retarded or something. That's not. It's 2024.
That's a new clip.
You missed the boat on this one.
What the fuck does this mean?
They don't even apply anymore.
Okay.
Today, even if someone was autistic.
Thank you, VLX, for the mouth drooler. Stupid
retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Super sticker. Thank you so much.
Right? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Fine. There's tons of people
Come up with new
out
insults
there who are different levels of autistic, and they're all fully functioning members of society who aren't ass bag A-loggers. You understand?
What?
Like, they're fine people. There's nothing wrong, even if that were the case. It doesn't matter.
This fully confirms to me that Kat is autistic or something. There's something wrong with her. The fact that he's like defending her honor even when she's not here. That just makes me think of that. I don't know why.
You know what I'm saying?
I could be wrong, but
these people use it as an insult. Oh, don't you know that walking on your toes is a sign of autism? Who cares? Even if it was, it doesn't fucking matter. You have no point. That's what I mean. They really are grasping at such fucking straws to try to insult me these days. Even the things that they're saying don't make sense. It's like you have no point at all to what you're saying. There's no insult there. But they don't get that. Unreal. I think that
there are plenty of tards loving kick love lives.
Kick ass lives. There are plenty of tards living kick ass lives. Gotcha. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. He feels the need to defend their honor. Even though he's called people these things. Like, detractors are these things, which he still said as soon as like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, calling people mentally ill and stuff. What if their illness is just autism? It's not a disease, it's a disorder.
At this point, you see, this is funny. It's
I don't
not a
know.
tumor. Yes, because
How about you learn some new insults, DSP?
it's definitely a giant tumor on both of my legs in exactly the same spot. That's totally proportional. 2 identical tumors on the back of my 2 legs. Exactly. That would be something. Like, that would be a freakish thing. Imagine that.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, my God. I forgot about that, Nugs. Big ups, by the way. He said, like, 2 weeks ago that Duty has autism. And was kind of using it against him and saying that it was a negative thing and it was dangerous. Because his focus is on DSP. I don't know. That was, like, 2 weeks ago.
It really is 2 tumors.
But now autism's okay. And it's normal.
Oh, God, someone else showed their leg. See, it's weird because their legs don't look like mine. Like, it looks like they all have short legs. These people who took the pictures have tiny legs. So it's like super stubby and short.
Oh,
so
my
there's their calf
God.
muscle, but there's like no ankle, just right to the foot.
Bro, the leg, okay.
Right? I mean, look at that.
Oh my God.
compared to
I
this.
feel so stupid right now. I feel like I'm going insane. Like, bro, your leg is facing more to the right of the frame. Their leg is sticking out straight. Away from the camera.
Look,
it's a different perspective.
I have a giant long
I don't care.
bone
Why am
and
I
structure
doing
there
this?
into the foot. These people
Oh,
are just
my
like
brain.
half foot. Like the foot
I say I don't care as I sit here watching the whole thing.
You know? Maybe
It's like a train wreck, okay? I'm
maybe
sorry.
it is the angle. You're right. Maybe it is the angle.
Oh,
or
it's
maybe
the
it's because I'm tall. You know, it
I'm
could be
tall.
that. Maybe. I don't know. It
5'11",
looks
tall. What?
weird. Oh my God, another one. Actually, that is a well-developed calf muscle right there. Fair enough. That is an actual, very well-developed calf muscle.
What?
Right?
The dude's saying
That's
it's
right.
fat, not a muscle. He just ignored that.
There you go. Listen, look at this.
What?
You see what I'm saying? What is wrong with these people?
I'm lost.
Even if this were true, right?
Yeah,
How is this an insult? Why do I need to get evaluated? What are you talking about? Like, dude, Brandon Vasquez, what the
What?
fuck is your problem? Are you a
That
fucking
me?
bigot or something?
Bigot?
Really? Like, what a fucked
What?
up thing to say. Right? Like, huh?
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 You're a bigot because you say
For
toe
real.
walking is not normal. Right.
Anyway, so I think we've seen enough, right? All right, I think we've definitely seen enough.
Thank you so much, Rebsy, for the 5, man.
How
Appreciate
many
it.
times has he told us that we need help from a professional? But when he tell him that, we're bigots.
Yeah, like what? Also, toe walking isn't normal. Most people outgrow it. I wouldn't consider it like a normal thing when most people don't do it. That's like not what like it's not normal. Most people do it as children and then grow out of it. I don't know, right? Is that the thing? Whatever. It's just not considered normal. He's just saying it's not normal, DSP. Go seek help. And he calls him a bigot.
Of this nonsensical stuff.
What?
I think that's the end of this topic. So just so
Okay.
you know, all right, you ready? Since this was such a hot topic, all right, since this was so
Okay.
popular. Are
Can
you
we
ready?
move
I got a
on?
new one
I'm so
that we
ready
can
to
talk
move on.
about now for tomorrow, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I have the widest spatula you've ever seen, all right? Just so you know, I love when I'm cooking. The reason that I never have a problem flipping pancakes or burgers is because I have the widest spatula you've ever seen. There you go.
Definitely sniped
Ready?
with that one. Thank you, Lasagna.
DSP complains about bigotry. Also DSP simps for Andy Warski.
Yeah, best friends with the Kino boys talking about bigotry. You know, I don't know. Thank you, Punished Lasagna, for the 5. Good take, in my opinion.
They're very exciting. No, I'm being real. I have the widest spatula you've ever seen. That's why I have no problems flipping things. All right?
dude. You're funny.
So, there you go.
Shut up, you slur.
We got a new topic.
You fucking slur. Shut up.
Widest, not whitest, widest, as in width. All right?
Okay, fuck, moving on. Does he say anything? I don't know.
Okay.
Let's fast
Very
forward.
exciting topics today. Okay? All right.
I
So, by
hate
the way,
this
guys,
topic. Beg? If he begs, we're sticking around.
Thank you for chilling here on the Level 1 podcast. We have 400 viewers. And climbing,
Yes,
actually.
let's beg.
Please like the stream if you're
Hell
enjoying
yeah.
yourself. We're 85
The
likes. Let's
best
get it to
part.
100 right now. 15 people. Hit the like button. The engagement is key for this channel. It's helping a lot. Please hit the like button. Okay?
Super Saiyan Jim 2. What happened to the black dude DSP was playing Street Fighter with on Friday nights? I don't know. He got sent to Ban World behind the scenes, I guess.
Super chats are at $11. Let's get some of those in. We have only one membership today. Let's get more.
We're just never going to acknowledge him again, I guess.
Other than that, remember, guys, this is my only stream of the day.
Because he spoke
I don't
to
have a late stream or
detractors.
anything
I don't
tonight.
know.
This is the only stream. Let's get support in. And of course, with tips, guys, we're only at $3. Now, come on.
Now, come
Top
on.
tipper is $2.
Now, guys.
Who's going to be $3 right now?
Nice.
Someone tip $3.
Nice.
Unseat
Massive beggar
the anonymous
here.
$2 tipper and become the top tipper of the stream. Let's see it. All right? Okay.
I got the drip going. I got the drip going.
Huh?
I got the drip going.
Okay. Thank you, DSP. That was amazing. That was truly amazing. Man, we still got like fucking 6 videos? Okay. DSP stole someone's logo and wants to use it to sell merch. That's an interesting one. I have no idea. I barely even heard about him selling merch. I guess he has merch now. So we'll see. Oh, right.
So,
never mind. I did see this.
Ladies
This
and
little
gentlemen,
shirt.
time for a new topic. You ready? First topic of the day. You ready for
Okay.
this?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Philomania is running wild. As you know, this is a new meme that I've been running with for a few weeks, ever since we started talking about the WWE Champions thing and me playing the game and the like, okay? And I made this shirt based off of a viewer who said, hey, Phil, I made this logo for you, and I want you to have it, and you have the rights to it. I'm giving you all the rights, and you can do whatever you want with it. So I went ahead and I made some merch out of it, including this t-shirt and this bandana that ended up not being a bandana, but more like a freaking sheet. So I just put it over here as part of my setup, which is great. Now, in regards to this, okay, basically what happens is my detractors, who are pieces of human feces,
Okay.
I mean, one of them literally is named Duty,
Oh,
okay,
that's hilarious.
basically want to ruin every possible thing that's positive for me, right? Because they know, well, we don't have the WWE Champions thing anymore. We don't have the accusing him of grooming and pedophilia anymore. We don't have this. We don't have that. Basically, the opposite of what they thought was going to happen with the
The
June
nugget
King
of
documentary
truth,
has
the
happened.
pedophilia.
They thought the documentary would end me. In reality, the documentary vindicated me because
Right.
it showed that I haven't done anything over the years to warrant
Nice. This was yesterday, so spoilers. The king streak also ended yesterday. So how's that vindication, Phil?
the level of A-logging and harassment that I've
Fuck,
gotten.
I hate when he learns a new word. A-logging is the new thing that he's like gonna say, just because the June documentary mentioned it.
People like me now.
He has a new term, guys. Get ready to hear it 70
If a
times.
fan made the logo, why did he buy the font?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a spoiler, actually, ES. Thank you for the 2. But yeah, he's complaining about detractors being crazy. But then, spoiler alert, he buys the font. He pays for it.
And they can't
So I don't know. Why'd you buy it if it's not a big deal?
handle it.
If there's no
like,
issue.
oh shit, all of our ammo is gone.
Thank you,
Okay.
ES.
So what they've done is they've tried to focus on the smallest minutia, the stupidest little things, to try to stir up drama where it doesn't exist.
Yeah, lying.
And in this case, they've seen me wearing this Philomania shirt now, and they're upset that people like the meme. And
Did
in
Derek
fact, what
make him
happened
this?
was, over the last week, some people have expressed a big desire to buy Philomania merch. They want Philomania shirts, Philomania mugs, Philomania hoodies. Like, yeah, Philomania is cool. We want it. So, as you know, I told you this a day or two ago, no, a couple days ago. I showed you the merch samples. I'm working with a merchandise company, and very soon we might be set up and ready to go. Okay, so I'll let you know more about that in a little bit. I'd like to talk about the Philomania logo first, then I'll tell you a little bit about update about this merch
Yeah,
company,
1 minute
okay?
Google search. Like literally, you just look up Hulk Hogan fonts. Let me see, Hulk Hogan font. There it is. I found it in like a second. It's pretty damned. If it's not that, it's the second link. I don't know. Like it's not that hard.
So, here's what my detractors are saying.
Okay,
Phil
what are we
stole
saying?
the Philomania logo.
He doesn't
He
watch, by the
absolutely
way.
has stolen this logo. Okay, there's absolutely no way that Phil owns that logo, and
That took me literally 5 seconds to type and click on.
therefore, if he makes any merch, you know,
Yeah, I scoured the
he's in
internet.
big trouble. So what they ended up doing is they scoured the internet.
Hogan
'Cause again,
Mania?
these are
Okay.
no-life losers. So they scoured the entire internet trying to find someone who may, over the years, have used a Philomania logo. All right?
Wait, what?
And they found someone who did use one very long ago. Probably, I think it was over a decade ago. All right? It has absolutely nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with anything, basically. It actually has to do with some Bandcamp project that we're going to look at in a second.
What?
And what they actually did, they reached out to this guy on Bandcamp, and they've basically convinced him.
We checked every website.
I'm stealing his logo.
Like Charles says.
All right. So he made a comment on a video where I was showing off I think he was showing off merch at the Philomania share. I'm not sure which video it was. And he says, so you took my logo, and all I want is a shout out, and then you can use it. Which I responded, I don't owe you a shout out because I didn't take your logo. I didn't get this logo from you at all. It's from someone else. Okay? And you don't own the trademark to it unless you can prove that you own a trademark to this logo. You have no right.
I know you think this is your font, but I got it from someone else. The someone else he got it from was a fan. A fan just typed it in on Google and wrote the word Philomania and then sent him the PNG.
Rights to it
just because you got it from that. Where did that person get it from, DSP?
Whatsoever.
What?
Nice try. So that's where I left it. But of course, my detractors have to try to turn this into a big thing.
Nice.
So they contact the guy.
Not a big thing.
They're egging him on. They're working on all this shit, right? They literally,
like, again, how is this the detractors' fault though? Is like this is kind of doing you a favor, and you're lucky the guy reached out, right? Before this becomes a bigger issue, you're getting a note here at the beginning. If anything, they're helping you out. They're doing you a favor. Hey, Phil, don't steal a font from someone. All he's asking for is a shout out. He's not even asking you to pay him. I don't know. I don't know too much about this story, but that's just my assumption here. That's what I'm gathering out of this.
Want me to give a shout out for something that I didn't take from anyone. All right? The logo, this logo you're seeing right here, I have receipts from where it came from, how I'm using it, and that it's all legal, and that absolutely no one has the rights to this logo. Okay, are you ready? We're going to go through it. All right? So first off, the first thing I will show you is the oops, what did I do? I clicked the wrong thing on I always go to the wrong mouse. The first thing I will show you is that this
I just slammed my mouse.
Is where all this is stemming from. An old Bandcamp thing, some digital audio album from like over a decade ago. Okay? And it's just sitting there. Okay? So there you go. And what's hilarious about this, first of all, here's the logo. All right? Do you notice something about the logo versus mine? Sure, it's not the same logo. You can see that the P is clearly different. There actually isn't. It's not exactly
maybe it's not
the same.
capitalized.
It's similar. It's using a similar font, but it's not the same logo. All
looks
right.
damn near
There's also
the same.
a trademark symbol here at the end of the logo, and we're going to explore this in just a second. So don't worry. I actually don't want you to forget about that. That it says trademark at the end of the logo. Okay, I just want you to think about that for a second, right? Okay. So this is what it's from. Apparently, a Bandcamp page from over a decade ago. Literally nothing on this page proves anything at all. Okay? Nothing. Anyone can make a page like this and put any logo up and say it's trademark.
So why didn't you?
This is no evidence of anything whatsoever.
So why didn't you?
This is just silliness is what this is. Okay? But this is what my detractors are basing their new drama argument over. All right? Absolutely ludicrously stupid. So,
Luda.
what I'm going to show you now, this
Hogan Mania
is where the logo comes from. A website called defont.com. All right. It's called Hogan Mania.
Classic.
It has been on this website for ages. Okay. And if you take a little look right here, it says right here on the website, this is free for personal use, which is actually how I've been using it. I've been using it in merch that I have here only for me, for my personal use. I have it on artwork. That's how I use it.
I wonder how that argument would stand, right? Because he charges people to put on the shirt with the font on it. Is it really personal use if you're using it for your business as an incentive for you to put on the shirt?
Okay. There you go. Now, personal $10 donation for a commercial use, right? By the way, first seen on Defont November 17th, 2013. It has been on this website for 11 years. 11 years. Okay? So, for a $10 donation, you can use it for commercial use. And there's the download and donation button. I donated $10.
Again, all of this is based off like the WWE font thing. So I don't know.
At
Who's
first,
stealing whose
admittedly,
thing? I don't fucking
the,
know. Who
the
cares?
logo, the font
I'm
was
not a
used
lawyer.
just for
I don't give a
personal use.
fuck.
But now that I'm actually getting set up to sell it as like merch on a business, I have donated the $10, and this is 100%
Donated.
ready and lined up to be used. And in fact, just to show you guys the evidence that is Hogan Mania is the name of the logo and everything, here it is in Photoshop as being used by the person who made it for me. All right, as you can see,
He
the
couldn't
logo
even
is
make
not
it.
the same as the one previous. Let's take a look. Take a look at how it's different. It is definitely different. The P is much different. The letters are all shaped differently. It has
Wait.
an
God, it's so blurry. Can I get the raw? I want to see the layers.
Merch isn't personal use and
Oh,
I
fuck!
instead of being
Holy shit! Hold on. Yes, I'll get to that real quick. Yeah, the P is just... He just made the P bigger. There's a separate... I don't know. It's so blurry. You can't tell. But there's two text layers here. One is just for the P and one is for Gila Mania. The P is just edited to be bigger. So it looks different.
straight. It's
Okay, thank you, ES, for the 2. Merch isn't personal use, and I'm his YouTube show. Big ups, dude.
a completely different
Thank you for the 2.
logo. And just to clarify,
Oh, here we go. He'll zoom in.
whoa, this zoom is weird. You can see right here. You
Hey, look at that. Why is the P separate?
see that? You see what that says?
I don't know. What does this say? What is the P?
Hogan Mania. It's the logo from the website. This has absolutely nothing to do with anything that guy did with the band
Merch
camp.
isn't his personal use and in his YouTube show. I see what you're saying now. What is Pena? Sorry, Joshua Dougherty. But thank you for the 2.
Okay.
I don't know what
The
that
guy on
means.
Bandcamp doesn't own the rights to this logo at all. It's been on this Defamation website for over 11 years for both personal and commercial use. Anyone can use it for personal use. And if someone wants to use it to sell products, they have to donate $10.
Man.
It's right there in black and white. Okay? That's
You know,
how this
I love what Meerkat's been saying. When this dude is wrong about something and he's like so insistent that he's right about it and he acts smug about it, when very obviously you can see that it's based off of the guy's font and they just made the P bigger, and DSP thinks that the P being bigger is proof that it's a different font. When very obviously the dude just made the P bigger in the fucking Photoshop.
is all being used. So all these morons who are making shit up
It's
are
different
full
now.
of crap. Now you might say, well, that's not enough evidence, because take a look again at this back
Ty,
here.
exactly.
It says Philomania trademark, right? Trademark. So that must mean that it was trademarked by somebody else. Okay?
Okay.
Really? Would you like to spend a couple minutes here just to confirm that? All right, you ready for this? So we're going to go over, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a United States trademark search. All right? First thing we're going to search for is Philomania. We've got Flamingo, Flaminaire, Flamin, Flemans. Do you see Philomania anywhere? They show you all
Fun
the things that
fact,
are similar to
DSP
how
Gaming?
it sounds or looks. You see Philomania anywhere. There is no match whatsoever
See.
for Philomania in the United States trademark database because no one has ever filed a trademark for Philomania. So right now, I can tell you, this Bandcamp trademark is completely fake. They never trademarked it whatsoever. They own no rights to this logo whatsoever. Okay?
Fun fact. Hold on. This is going to be ultra special. I know it's hidden here. Can I fucking... Here it is. The DSP Gaming trademark. Dead. Or canceled. And canceled, I mean. Philip Burnell, owner. It's dead. Trademark. His own name. Okay. It's pretty cool. You don't own your own channel, I guess.
You might say, oh, but Phil, what about variations? Okay, what about Philomania?
Philomania.
See Fast Phils. I see Hulkamania for something. That was a vitamin supplement that was owned by Marvel Entertainment Group. Now that's an interesting one. Charm Phil. As you can see, guess what? There's no Philomania. Why? Because it doesn't exist. Because there was no ever trademark filed for this whatsoever. Okay? Doesn't exist. So, There is no ownership of the Philomania logo whatsoever in the United States. But then you might say, well, wait a minute, Phil. What if it was internationally? Well, that's good because we have the global database here too. As you can see, this is the global database of trademarks. Let's try it here. Philomania. No results found. Okay, let's try it again. Almania has results. Just Almania. No Philomania. And there's Phil, but no Philomania, brother. Uh-oh, brother. We may have some duty I smell, brother. Ooh, yeah. But anyway, one more thing, just to prove that this is real and it works, watch this. Hulkamania, which is actually where all this spawned from, because this is actually a parody or a spin-off of the Hulkamania logo.
It's a parody.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know about that.
Hulkamania, owned by Hogan Holdings. Hulkamania, owned by Mr. Terry Bollea. Do you know who that is? Hulk Hogan. That's his real name. So all versions of Hulkamania, as you can see, are owned either by Hulk Hogan or Marvel Entertainment Group or Hogan Holdings, which is probably his company that owns all the rights to his stuff. He owns all the rights to Hulkamania. So the website works. It's real. It's just that no one actually owns the trademark to Philomania at all. If you don't know how trademark works, this is how trademark law works. In order to file a trademark, you have to show that you have some pre-existing use of said mark or that you have intention to use it for something. So, for example,
nice Wikipedia answer. It's pretty cool. I'm glad he looked this up before the stream and remembered it. It's pretty cool.
Going to be selling shirts that say Philomania. If I so choose, I could file a trademark for selling of that logo on merchandise, such as shirts. And then that would be in my ownership and no one else would be able to do that. Okay? Now, 99.99999% of people do that. They don't do that. They don't bother because it's not a big deal. But my detractors have to fucking do this shit to make it a big deal, even though they have no legal standing.
It's not a big deal. That's why I paid for it, and I'm talking about it
whatsoever to say or do the things that they do. They're just all full of shit. Okay. So some people might say, well, why don't you just file for one? Because it costs a lot of money and it costs time. It costs many hundreds of dollars.
But you're like selling shit, right? You're selling stuff. You're going to potentially make money on this. Don't you think it's worth the investment if you don't want to have any issues with anything?
To file for a trademark.
Like, I don't get it. Either it's not a big deal or it is. And it's like, wouldn't you want to avoid any potential risk of anything happening? I don't care.
I haven't even sold any merch yet. I have no pre-existing business yet to even establish and say, hey, look, I'm using it. Now I should own the trademark.
Guys, let's hit the trademark goal.
Okay. That's why. So if I were to start selling merch,
we need to hit $14,000.
Then I could file a trademark for it, and then I would own it, and no one could fuck around.
Guys,
with it, right?
Hulk Hogan is suing me.
But this is the point I'm making. No one does this. Literally, no one does this stuff.
No one does it.
You don't need to.
You don't
unless
need to.
Like you're a giant business, like Hulkamania. Yes, why? Because Hulk Hogan, that's his whole thing. He needs to own Hulkamania because he still
should buy the Philomania trademark.
Tons of merch. He appears in things. He uses the phrase. By having this under his name, this is absolutely great for him. It makes sense. For someone who's just getting a business started, who's just going to start selling a few shirts here or there, you wouldn't get a trademark for it. You don't need to. All right? These morons are so dumb. They think that this is evidence that there's a trademark. There is no trademark for this phrase, this logo, or any of this anywhere. It doesn't exist. They're making it up. They're a bunch of fucking no-load losers who will continue to make shit up. So I'm just going to say this. Stop fucking listening to these people. Stop it. Why would you even entertain what they say for a moment? They literally have never told the truth on anything.
They're always twisting it,
telling lies. They actually looked at this page and they thought this is a right to this person owning it because it said TM on it. How fucking stupid can you be? By the way, you see this? This is illegal. They don't own the rights to the WWF logo, yet they're using the WWF logo on this Bandcamp page for a product that they're selling. So this entire thing here is illegal. Unless they can prove that they paid for the rights to use the WWF logo, which I'm fairly certain they didn't.
Did you pay for the rights to use Mega Man sprites and Mario sprites and Sonic sprites on your level 1? I'm
so,
sure
I mean,
you
we
did
keep
it.
going here. Do we?
Is that illegal, DSP? You using little sprites from video games that someone else made on your level 1 shit?
Really need to keep going down this rabbit hole of bullshit?
You're using the New York Times font on your daily rap? Is that illegal? I don't know.
That they have created.
What are you saying?
Or can we just say, okay, enough of the nonsense?
If it's
Let's
illegal,
stop
why are you
paying attention
doing
to
it?
idiots.
Okay.
Like guys whose name are fucking Doody, right? And say none of these people have any kind of logic in their fucking head, right? Can we just stop with the nonsense? Thank you. Okay, so there's no trademark for Philomania whatsoever.
Maybe they paid to use the logo. You don't even know that.
I went
You're just
to
calling
a
it illegal.
legitimate site, paid for the use of the font via a $10 donation.
Also, he calls it a legitimate site, which he wouldn't even know if it was. What if you just sent $10 to some PayPal account?
It's been legally registered on the site since November 17th, 2013, so it's been there for 11 years. I have the rights to use this for commercial use now because I paid for it. And here's the person who made the logo out of the font for me that I'm going to be using on merchandise, period. There is no more questioning, okay, at all. None. It's over, okay?
Oh, man.
So we can stop talking about this bullshit now because this is so dumb. It's just a waste of everyone's time, all right? I didn't even want, honestly, I wasn't even going to talk about this today. This was not a topic of my discussion today. And then overnight, I got people sending me shit. Oh, did you know that this person said this? This person said this. This person. Why am I paying attention? Why do I even care?
I don't know. Why'd you make a video about this?
I don't know. But if I don't do this, I have to put up with harassment and nonsense. You know, it's just fucking stupid.
All right. This is what Howard was talking about, man. You don't. You're bad at damage control. You didn't even have to acknowledge this. To be honest,
they're wasting everyone's time. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
And people entertain it.
Like nobody would know about this on your actual streams unless you bring it up, which you did. You're bringing attention to all of these things, which is what he always does with everything.
For some bizarro reason. Why would you ever listen to something one of my detractors say? They're always full of shit. They're always twisting the truth, over-exaggerating, and they have no point to fucking make. They're always lying to try to make content to get clicks, views, and money. Why would you believe them? So now we've wasted about 15 to 20 minutes of my show.
Somehow we've wasted, even though you were the one that chose to do it. Again, I've been out of the loop for a little while here. I haven't been following him as closely just because I found him to be kind of boring when he's during the streaks and shit, just because it's fucking boring to me. But I wouldn't have even known about this if he didn't make this video, like this little segment about it. I'm like so out of the loop. I would not have known.
On that bullshit because of these fucking assholes and people asking me about
All right,
right?
DSP. Right?
So,
we wasted time.
There you go. All right.
I wasted everyone's time.
Cool.
It was my fault. I'm sorry.
I think now what we should do is actually move on to meaningful stuff instead of bullshit because that was a real waste of our fucking time, wasn't it? Okay, so I got the drip go. I got the drip go. Huh? I got the drip go.
Big ups. Thank you, Snort Hogan. Okay, next we have another video. Again, he's wearing the same shirt, so I guess it's the same. This is pretty good. This is a good title. I don't know what the fuck this one's about. DSP threatens detractors with a defamation lol suit from Snort Hogan. So I wonder what this one is.
We have another.
I'm gonna get sued? Is it me? He's talking about me.
Brand dude tip to shout out. This is a $1.50 tip. In the future, I hope you avoid taking bait from concern trolls. That guy in the chat before the podcast started talking about who's going to buy a shirt was an example. No, you're right. What it is people will come in and they'll be like, oh, I'm so concerned about what I heard from your detractors. Like, it's bullshit. I know that. But the sad fact is, this is actually how things have happened to me over the years that are bad. Here's why. Because I always ignored it, right? My detractors would make something up completely. And then they would present it as fact.
Like what? Because the champions thing was one of those things, one of said things that was made up, that was presented as fact, that then turned out to be true. And the only person that was ever lying about anything was DSP. So even now, he's still saying this same thing, this same talking point. Somehow, even after he's just admitted to lying for 7+ years.
My detractors would make something up completely, and then they would present it as fact. And because I would ignore it and never address it.
Like, again, he's specifically talking about Duty, saying the video that Duty posted where he got really upset about it. What the fuck was it? It was like DSP says he wants to shoot Rocksteady's developers or something weird. That was the title of the video. And like DSP did say that. Like, I don't think he meant it that way, but I mean, it did come out of your mouth and he just interpreted it wrong and he posted it on the video. And I'm pretty sure it was a video where Duty was talking. I don't know. He's specifically talking about that, but it's something you did say. I can't find the fucking video. Let's see. Damn it. Okay, whatever. But that's what he's talking about.
People would actually believe it and be like, well, since Phil's not addressing it, it must be true. That's why he's not addressing it, because he has nothing to say to it, right? So literally, if I didn't do that segment at the beginning of the podcast about this Philomania logo to prove that I'm in the legal right, I'm good to go to sell merch, these idiots would have been all over the internet. Don't buy the merch. Phil stole the logo. Phil's a thief and he hurts artists. And then they would try to go to artists and be like, can you join our cause to be anti-Darkside Phil because he steals from artists? I'm not kidding you. These people are that big of losers.
I mean, DSP, you never paid an artist. I don't think in your entire history, besides when you were getting personal art for like a booby painting or personal quilts being made. Stuff that was actually for your channel, you never paid anybody to work on your channel, your business that you should be investing money into. So I don't know. You have taken artwork from people for free. That's the only kind of artwork you take for your channel.
You understand? So if I ignore their bullshit, they get the one up on me because they cause all this drama around me that I'm not even involved in. And the next thing you know, what happens if I open this merch shop and people won't buy merch now because they're afraid that I'm a thief, right? So sadly, I have to fucking do this kind of stuff. It sucks.
You really don't.
I don't want to have to waste a 20-minute segment on my podcast on it, but I have to because this is how it works. Now, the truth of the matter is, guess what? They just gave me content. Like, they literally handed me content for my show today and said, here's some content, because that segment will be a clip and it'll be, you know what I mean?
This is a Keemstar talking point. We know that him and Keemstar have been talking in DMs based on Keemstar's like Twitter DM thing that he's shown before on LOLCal Live. This is very obviously just something that Keemstar told him to do, and DSP seems to have took it to heart and is now like using that talking point, but for some reason he's just saying it out loud when he probably should keep it to himself. But I don't know. I just think that's something interesting to bring up.
Guess what? They just gave me content. Like, they literally handed me content for my show today and said, here's some content, because that segment will be a clip and it'll be, you know what I mean? It's just dumb as hell because they don't understand that they don't have a leg to stand on. When they make shit up, I'm always going to call them out from now on. I've had enough. I told you guys this. I started with Duty. We moved on to Super Crazy. We're going to keep this up.
Oh, no.
I've had enough
Guys,
of their bullshit.
I'm next.
Every single time that they call out and say nonsense, right? I'm going to fucking call it out. So that way, number one, I get free content. And number two, no one can say these awful things about me because all the evidence is right there on the internet. So there you go. That simple. And by the way, if they continue to repeat, like I just proved that I'm legally using this I'm in a right. If they continue the slander, they might get slapped with something.
You didn't
that they
really
don't
prove
like.
it.
Let's just put it that way.
You didn't show a receipt. Like, again, you didn't prove it, though. You didn't show a receipt that you paid it. I don't even think it said for commercial use. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to go back. But
because if
you didn't really prove it, I don't know. Whatever.
Keep getting slandered by people, I think I've had enough. Like, there's a difference between, oh, I don't like Phil, he's fat, or Phil has said to hurt people when I never did. Phil is stealing the logo when I never did. That's grounds for a defamation lawsuit. It really is.
I mean, like, okay, fuck, man. This is what confuses me. You're DSP. You know the way you get treated. You know the way people watch you and laugh at you and make fun of you and point out everything. And I'll get back to it after this. Yosef, thank you for the vibe.
You are so UMB believing anything anyone who has fact-based evidence above and beyond any doubt. You have a rational mind to believe me. I, Philium.
Yeah, you're dumb if you believe anyone with evidence. You're smart if you believe me, DSP. Pretty much. Thank you, Parallelogram Yosef. What was I saying? Right. You're aware of the microscope. It's not even a microscope, but you're aware of how closely people watch you just to like ironically make fun of you and shit. You would think, as a business degree person, as a like guy who's been doing this for so long, you would go out of your way to make sure everything's above board. You would pay for a trademark. You would pay the artist to make a design for your shirt. You would, I don't know, hire a third party to go through everything and make sure it's okay. I don't know. You have a bunch of Kink Streak money, right? This is potentially a new revenue source. You're building your brand, trying to make a push for merch. And yet you still rely on free shit that people send you. And you spend $10 on a font and you don't trademark anything. You're not even going to hire artists for art. You're looking through years old artwork that people sent you for free that now you're trying to make money off of. This is really weird. Why even put yourself through the risk if you know who you are and you know your situation? If you really wanted to own everybody, how about you do things above board and not in a weird, slimy, annoying, cheapskate, fucking stupid way where you're flying by the seat of your pants and hoping shit works out and then trying to debunk people without any receipts of anything. You're just talking. I don't know, dude. Maybe pay some artists to make some designs for your shirts. Like, at the end of the day, that's how you can completely avoid any of this. Make some new original art.
So we're gonna
that you paid for.
see.
Use some of the Veststreak fucking money. Instead of repairing your dishwasher, invest it back into the business. Bring some real fucking change. Like, that would bring about a redemption arc to me, at least a little bit more. Because this whole redemption arc shit is bullshit. None of it's even true. It doesn't even matter. Everyone still thinks you're a joke, but you can at least make the attempt. In my opinion, you can at least try to be better. At least a little bit. And I think a step towards that would be to pay some people to get some art done for a t-shirt.
How much they want to fucking play.
I don't know, man. Instead of being this smug, stupid asshole taking sips of your fucking cherry lemonade flavor water and like hoping shit just works out and begging for a new dishwasher and begging for DoorDash food on your day off. What the fuck are we doing? How about you invest some of it back into the business and try to get yourself out of fucking lolcowdom? That's why he's forever stuck. He doesn't learn. He doesn't want to learn. He doesn't want to improve.
Lawsuit. It really is. So we're going to see how much they want to fucking play. All right?
Yeah, the throne page. Let me beg for toys for my cat.
Because if I have an established history...
You think he received anything through Throne? Has he admitted it? Will he ever even admit it? That's the real question. If you ever buy him something on Throne, is he even going to say it? Because I doubt that he ever would. Because why would he? He can't let people know he got something for his cat. Or someone bought him a new fucking broomstick or a toilet brush or whatever.
Of someone who does this over and over and
he
over.
needs to pretend he's poor because this little Kino Casino bump is running out. So he needs people to now think he's going to be poor again.
Over.
Guys, I just bought a new dishwasher. I'm going to be poor.
And constantly causes this defamation against me on the internet.
Defamation.
That 100% is a
Thank you, Joshua.
I want a t-shirt of only cat face giving the O face.
Oh, the cat O face. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's an emote of mine. The fucking... That's good. Thank you, Joshua, for the 2.
Flat bang, easy case to win. Okay.
Like, reminder, yet again, the whole champions thing was a thing that he was considering slander and fake and bullshit. You're mentally ill if you believe it. You're listening to conspiracy theories. There's no evidence. It's all circumstantial. Just believe my word. You're a fucking mouth drooler if you believe that I play champions. This was one of those things. In this same vein, that used to be one of those things. Now, just believe him now because, well, why not?
You know, it's one thing if it happens once, but if there's someone who has an established history of doing it, they're fucked. So
they're fucked.
They're going to have to start watching themselves, because at this point, you get to the point where it's like, do I really want to have to constantly defend myself against more bullshit they made up?
Appreciate the emotes in the chat.
No, of course I don't. And I shouldn't have to. These people should be held legally accountable for their actions. So we'll see how that goes. Okay? All right. Anyway, so thanks for the $1.50 tip. And so you're the top tipper, but both of these tips were anonymous, so I don't know who they were.
Oof.
Now, let's get some momentum going with tips, guys. Okay? Let's get it moving, because we want to get the king streak established here and hit number 13 today. Lucky number 13, brother. Right? So let's get someone right now to do a $2 tip to top the 150 tipper. All right? Let's get a $2 tip in right now.
God, this shit's so annoying.
And let's get it rolling. By the way, thank you to Spawn Killer, who has done a $2 super chat. Says, didn't you trademark DSP Gaming years and years ago? Yes, I did. Now, after that, sadly, you know, I got into financial troubles, as you know. So I did let it lapse, but at any moment, I can renew the trademark.
You could pick up a controller
whenever I want. And I have the legal grounds to do so, because I have established this channel and I've been actively making business and content off of this channel for the greater part of 13 years, 14 years actually now, because this channel was created in 2010. So I have the legal right to go and get the trademark. If anyone else tried to get it, basically what would happen is I could trump them and just say, nope, I have the legal grounds. I've been doing business under that name for a long time, and I would refile the trademark. So there you go. Okay. What's up, Jade? How are you today?
Hopefully
you're doing
Jade?
well.
Hopefully you're well. Hey, so that's pretty good. Looking forward to the slander defamation lawsuit, DSP. I guess. I don't know. I'd like to see you prove something. Anything. That would be interesting. But, okay. Big ups. Next, this low-tier god stuff. I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want to go through the backstory, but we'll watch the most recent one, because there's a really good message that LTG sends to him. And when you're making LTG look like superior, bro, you're a little, you know, you got to be pretty bad.
Anyway, so, okay, what's the next topic today? I guess we should get this over with. This is just so funny to me. It's absolutely hilarious. So,
it's hilarious.
As you guys know, earlier this week, I did a response to the response to the response to the response. And, oh, I should do this. New topic, everyone. Next topic. The reason I'm doing that is because apparently it's easy for people to find for everyone. Earlier this week, I responded to a response to a response to a response to a response.
Rerun the script.
LTG.
Take two.
At this point, it's becoming so convoluted with these responding to a response of the same video. And LTG's stream quality is so poor. There's no way you can even tell what response is the new one, what's the old one. Like, the guy literally streams identically every day. So his camera's in the same spot. You can't tell even if this is the old response, the new response. He's completely unprofessional with how he makes content.
What?
Okay. So basically, I had a kind of enough of that. And I was like, you know, I said my piece. I made some clips. Like, enough with this guy, because I don't even know what the point is at this point, because it seems like he wants something out of a collab. He outright admitted it finally. Instead of lying and says, I want 5K, 10K, 25K, 1 million K, whatever fuck how much money he wants. It's all bullshit. He admitted it last time when we was talking about him. He said, I want to get some kind of a benefit out of a collab, and I never get a benefit. And he even mentioned other collabs that I don't even know who these people are or what they are. But he mentioned that he did these collabs, and he got absolutely nothing positive out of them at all. So that's why he doesn't want to do it. Okay? So I said, well, what we should do is we should figure out a way that he benefits. Like, how could he actually benefit? I guarantee you, there is a way that he could benefit from a collab. All right? I guarantee you, there is a way he could benefit from collabing with me, just coming on this show and having a conversation, or playing Street Fighter if that's really
crazy,
what people want.
man.
It seems like he's not interested in that.
This is fucking embarrassing, by the way. Can I just add that in there? Just slide it in. This is embarrassing. You're scorned by your, like, fucking... Your crush just rejected you, and you can't fucking stop mentioning them and bringing them up. This is the kind of shit that he was saying about Keemstar. When Keemstar tried to contact him and pay him to do the show, and then was like, oh, I'm going to talk to people you know, and I'm gonna keep contacting you until you respond. Shit, like whatever. This is the kind of thing he's doing now that he said Keemstar was doing to him, and he called it borderline illegal and harassing.
To be honest, I really don't think he would
like, bro, just leave the dude alone, man. He doesn't love you. He doesn't want to fuck you. He doesn't like you.
Much because I know I'm
it's
gonna beat
fucking
his ass.
Embarrassing.
You know, I have
what?
like,
Let me hear this again. I'm sorry.
Interested in that? I'll be honest. I really don't think he would do much because I know I'm gonna beat his ass.
Beat his ass.
You know, I have like so many characters in Master, and I watch him play, and I'm like,
so many being 5.
Like, so it's like there's not gonna be it's not even close. Okay, so I don't even see the point. But some people just like the whole drama of play Street Fighter with this guy or whatever, right? But anyway, I know
urban slurs
that he would benefit from it. We have to figure out how. Like, what is he really looking for? What does he want to get out of it, right? I've learned from my Project 7 days, where people were like, oh, or I should say, Respect the Pack was like, oh, we don't want anything out of this besides just plug our channel.
Nice. I like that that's his takeaway. His takeaway from Project 7 is to sign contracts. Not to like backhand disrespect the pact and not being friendly towards people and being a piece of shit and lying to your friends and scamming people. It's make a contract. That's the takeaway.
No way. Right? No way. There's no way that that's going to happen because I've learned from that experience. They said that's what they wanted up front and then later on find out they wanted more, but they never told me. So now I look like the asshole, right? There's no way. I want to know exactly what it is this guy wants out of it and that he's going to get it, right? So,
like, this is interesting too. I'm sorry. The low tier god part is the least interesting stuff to me.
That's going to happen because I've learned from that experience. They said that's what
I've learned from that experience.
They wanted up front and then later on find out they wanted more, but they never told me. So now I look like the asshole, right?
So his learning experience was just to make a contract or else you look bad. So he hasn't learned from the experience then. Because when he was apologizing for this in front of June's face about Project 7, or as in front of June's face as he could get through camera, he was saying, but like he did lie about it. He did lie about saying to Rambo that he talked to Respect the Pact. And he was sorry that he lied and he shouldn't have lied. And he said this in the past too. I had the shits, so I couldn't meet up with them. And then I never met up with them ever again. So it's like you looked bad because you looked bad. What you did was bad. It wasn't because you didn't have a contract. It's because you did a bad thing and you never reached out when your friends were telling you to reach out. And then you lied to your friends about it. And then you scammed them.
There's no way. I want to know exactly what it is this guy wants out of it and that he's going to get it, right?
I just thought that was a little interesting thing there.
That's where we kind of left.
He didn't actually learn his lesson.
That's probably it. He's probably not going to respond again, right? There's no way. We're done with this crap. If he really thinks he can't get anything out of a collab or whatever, then I guess there's nothing further to discuss. Why would we even talk about this again? All right.
Thank you for the snipe, VLX.
He was pretty clear what he wants. Money.
Right.
Something he knows Phil's not willing to part with for anyone else. Kitten, he's paying attention.
Yeah, also low tier god is just the number keeps going up, right? The 5 bands, 10 bands, whatever. It just keeps going up because DSP, he doesn't really want anything to do with DSP. And it's pretty succinct. Is that the right word? In low tier god's message to DSP, which we'll get to. But yeah, he just doesn't love you, man. He doesn't want to fuck you. Thank you, VLX, for the 5.
So, I thought that's where it was going to end, right? Until someone tells me, Phil, low tier god live on his stream, unblocked you on Twitter and sent you a DM. All right. And I was like, that's great. I don't really care. I'll get to it when I get to it.
I don't care. All right. This is a 30-minute segment, by the way. I don't care.
Like, seriously, whenever I get to it, we'll talk about it. Okay. So, yeah, I don't really give a shit that he DM'd me. And I figured I would save it till like the end of the week and then I would see what he DM'd me about. Now, keep in mind, I never blocked the guy. He blocked me a year ago. All right. Basically, a year ago, I wanted to.
Isn't him saying I never blocked the guy just not true? He did, in fact, have him blocked at some point.
Collab with him for the launch of Street Fighter 6. When
Who knows? Everything's a lie that this dude says, so I don't even fucking know.
The height of its popularity. And Evo was going down.
Thank you, ES.
You've never seen 10 bands in your life, Jit.
Thank you.
I said, dude, now is the time. We should do a stream together. If you and I played Street Fighter 6 during Evo weekend, our streams would probably have more views than the official Evo stream. Not saying during finals, but like during qualifiers or whatever. We'd probably get so much more attention than them, and we would definitely win out. We, you know, this is the time to do it. And I kept talking about it, he kept ignoring me, and then he started insulting me. He talked about my looks, saying that, you know, I have to work on my sexy and my hairline and shit like that. I need to go to the gym. You know, just dumb shit, deflecting shit. Because again, he doesn't say what he
dumb shit, like telling you to clean yourself up and get healthier. That's dumb shit.
Means or what he really thinks. He deflects with all this bullshit. First, it's my looks aren't good enough. Then it's, oh, I
like, how much more fucking clear does he have to make it? How much clearer does he have to make it? He wants nothing to do with you.
Want money. He doesn't want none of that. Is
Are you like, this is where you must assume this dude's fucking artistic, correct? How, like, what? Unless you're just being stupid on purpose. Also, Jade's in the chat talking to BBC Hogan.
Right? He wants to find a way to benefit, but he won't say it. He's not. He's like, he beats around the bush so bad. Like, he's so afraid to admit the truth about shit. Right? So anyway, this was last summer, and last summer he literally blocked me. He said, "Stop clout chasing me, bro," and then he blocked me on Twitter, so I could never talk to him ever again about anything.
Right?
Okay?
What does that tell you?
We've been doing, going back and forth over the last couple of weeks, has been via video responses, because I can't talk directly to the guy because he blocked me on Twitter.
He doesn't want to.
He's the one who did it, not me. I wasn't gonna block him. I don't know why the fuck he acts like that.
Like, this is what you did to Keemstar. You had him blocked on Twitter. This is the same shit. You're just in Keemstar's shoes now.
Right? So anyway,
okay.
Finally, I got around to taking a look at his DM because I was going to talk about it today.
This is like Derek harassing porn stars.
He's probably going to tell me, like, you know, fuck yourself. I don't want to deal with you or whatever.
Yeah, Winter Strife.
You ready for this?
I'm ready, DSP.
And by the way, for the record, I would not show this DM if he didn't give me permission to. He literally actually in the DM gives me permission to show this to all of you.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
So here it is.
I don't care. Move on.
Here's the DM. It's directly below me here. Okay? So I'm just going to read this word for word, and then I'm going to respond to it. Okay? So here is his DM word for word. Keep in mind, this is him. He unblocks me, and this is the first thing he sends me. Okay? I'm going to let you know one thing. Don't you ever in your life talk money to me. You cannot compete with me in any category in life. Base. I promise you, I shit on you in any category you can possibly think of. This desperate attempt to create some beef to clip farm my name is as pathetic as your whole entire internet presence and demeanor. I shit on you in revenue across the board and have been for years. I do not need your bum ass. You need me. Now stay in that miserable slumber NPC. Ask me what the fuck that means. You are literally a bum to me. Now share this on your poverty ass stream, weirdo. So again, I would not have read that if he didn't say, read it on your stream, show it on your stream. Okay?
Like, can I just say, where's the lie? Everything he said there, where's the lie, DSP? You're just a scorned ex who never even went out with the guy. You're just a scorned person. Like, you're upset that he's not responding to you. He doesn't care.
This is what he sent me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's an ex without being an ex.
Now, I want you to think about this. He says over and over, I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to collab with you. Okay? So I just keep roasting the fucking guy because every time that he does a response, he just makes himself look like an idiot.
Bro, you just read all of, like, oh man, this is where, like, this reminds me of the Craig stuff. How the fuck can you sit here and read this out loud and read this roast of you and then say that you own LTG?
I just keep roasting.
I keep roasting LTG.
The fucking guy because every time that he does a response, he just makes himself look like an idiot. Right?
Okay.
He's saying, I don't need money, but he keeps asking me for money to appear or to show in a collab.
Oh my
when
God.
he says,
the
I don't know why
like, oh my
people
God,
think that I'm
I don't
broke,
have to explain
I say it's because your setup looks awful. Your setup looks like you're living in like a dorm room.
Right. Where's your game over poster
cheap,
with your little slideshow of images that scrolls in the background?
Best background possible of felt that obviously is super cheap. We showed it's from Temu, the website or whatever. It's $15 to buy it.
Temu.
You've got an LED wall that you won't show on camera probably because it sucks too. You have it off camera.
Cool.
Like you have
where's your Mega Man poster, low tier god? Where's your Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Dale? Where's your little electricity thing, Dale?
Horrible lighting. Your webcam quality sucks. Your whole thing.
Where's your Philomania shirt, Dale?
It sucks.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
crazy.
why would people think that you have money when you don't present yourself as having money? If you present yourself as a bum, people will think you're a bum. And that's what the deal is.
I want to see Phil on the Jerry Show with LTG and John Phil boyfriend when Keemstar on the stage as the third wheel.
Yes, they said that you're a gay boy. And that we're going to make love to each other tonight.
That'll be the show. Thank you, Joshua, for the 5. The snipe.
You know, if he was there with a good setup with great lighting and everything looked amazing, people would be like, all right, this guy's doing good for himself. Look at his setup. This guy's doing good, right?
I don't get it.
But that's not how it is. He looks like a schlub, like someone who's just barely getting a stream going. You know? So that's why. All right? So all I'm doing...
I don't... Like, what? Okay. Fuck. Fuck, man. I can't even think straight. My words are jumbled. This dude is telling us his setup looks bad, which must mean he's poor. But, like, dude, you had... Like, implying that if he spent on a setup, that means he's rich. But, like, DSP changed his setup in 2022 or whatever. All the while he was begging. But it's like, imagine if you use that logic against DSP. DSP, you have a nice background. That means you're doing well. Why should I give you money? Like, what the fuck does your background have anything to do with it?
But that's not how it is.
And, like, this is all assuming that DSP's background looks good, which it doesn't. It's just a bunch of junk on the screen. It has nothing to do with his own stream. He might as well have a fucking green screen, which, with how much, like, nothing there is. At least he can put a PNG of a game behind him or something. A PNG of whatever fucking game he's playing. But no, we get a bunch of toys and shit that people send him and shit that he's had in the closet for, like, fucking 20 years.
He looks like a schlub, like someone who's just barely getting a stream going, you know? So that's why, all right? So all I'm doing, I'm responding very plainly and matter-of-factly to the stuff that he's saying and keep showing that he just exposes himself and makes him look stupid every time, right? So the truth is, if he doesn't want to do a collab, right? And he doesn't want to do anything with me, all he should do is just say, all right, I'm just not going to respond to Phil anymore. I'm not. I'm just, you know, there's no reason for me to respond to Phil ever again.
He did do that, though. When you brought this up again, like, you started the drama. He stopped responding to you. You just told us he blocked you. You just fucking told us he blocked you, like, last year when you first attempted this. And then 2 weeks ago or a week ago, you brought this up again. You decided to poke the bear yet again and to continue it going in an attempt to fucking clip farm his name and engagement farm and try to create some hype around your stream. I don't get this.
Because I want nothing to do.
Lil Calcium, thank you for the 11 months, man.
With him. And if that's the case, obviously I'm not going to keep talking about him. What's the point, right? But no, instead, he goes out of his way to unblock me on Twitter.
What?
And then to send me this
threatening fuck off, dude. This is him doing the Craig shit again. He didn't, like, fuck, man. You just told us you went back and forth in video form. People, the same way, right, DSP, when you're in your own chat and you say, oh, somebody brought up do D streams again. I don't want to fucking talk about it, but I have to address it. I'm gonna sue him. Whatever the fuck the last video we saw. The Philomania shit. You're complaining that people bring it up in your chat, so you have to bring it up. What if LTG sees it in his chat, so then he has to bring it up? How come you can't apply that logic to anyone else? Why is it always rules for thee and not for me? What if he's just addressing something in his own chat? Like, fuck, man, you just fucking told us you went back and forth in video form, trying to roast each other, and you always roasted him. So obviously he wants to fucking end it. He wants to end it. He's doing what you're complaining about. He's saying, don't mention me. Don't talk money to me. You cannot compete with me. Now stay in that miserable slumber, NPC. You are literally a bum to me. What the fuck do you think he's doing? He's trying to end it. The thing you're complaining that he's not doing, he's trying to do. And you're being just a scorned ex without even being an ex, dude. Thank you, Kitty, for the 3 months, dude.
Based. All right? So it's either one of two things, okay? It's either this guy's ego is so inflated that if anyone ever catches him out and tells him something truthful, like your setup looks like shit, that's why people think you're poor.
Projecting question mark?
For money, that's why people think you're poor.
What? Let's hear that again.
Ever catches him out and tells him something truthful, like your setup looks like shit.
Okay.
That's why people think you're poor.
Okay.
You keep asking for money. That's why people think you're poor.
Asking for money, that's why people think you're poor. Okay, do that with the 11. Hello, honey. Yeah.
My wife.
Big ups, do that. Thank you for the 11.
He can't handle that.
He can't handle it.
Like, it fries his brain like an egg, right? So now he's like seething at this. He's seething. And he can't take it.
What?
So now he has to clap
This
back
is insane.
somehow.
This is like psychological shit. This is him needing to talk to someone. I have no idea. This is above my fucking pay grade, dude. What is this fucking disorder that he has? What is going on?
Right? And he realizes that every time he does a video response to me, I make fun of him because it's always hilarious to watch his video responses because they're fucking terrible, right? So now he's like, well, I'm not going to give him that content. I know what I'll do. I'll unblock him and I'll give him a threatening DM because my e-thuggery will definitely work in this situation, right? Like totally 100%. This is going to scare me off.
E-thuggery.
What do you mean by that?
Like, yeah, let me tell you.
What do you mean by
Mr.
that?
Sparrow.
What do you mean by that?
Mr. Tweety Bird.
Mr. Sparrow.
I'm terrified right now of your e-thuggery. Your words typed into this small box on the side of my computer monitor, I'm quaking right now. You can't see it, but I'm actually defecating and pissing in my pants at the same time right now because I read those sentences. I am absolutely shaking in my boots. You definitely message, received, and definitely I understand what you're saying. Unbelievable, right? Oh, man, I'm rocked to my very core. Never before have I been so shook.
I mean, it
so
seems
broken,
like it, man.
Mentally, physically, every part, my soul is crushed.
It's crazy him trying to joke like this because the levels of delusion we're at with this dude's response to this, how very obviously fucking mentally touched he is. Like, he just doesn't want to fuck you. He just doesn't. Like, look at his response to this. He's being haha funny, ha 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 ha. But like, dude, it's all true. You are very obviously annoyed. You're trying to get the last word in because you can't handle it. You're upset that LTG doesn't want to associate with you. And you're nowhere near him, apparently, at least in his mind. And you're upset that he thinks that. This is like, what are we doing?
I can't handle it because Mr. Sparrow reached out to me.
Yes, Sam Sneed.
With this DM. I can't believe it. All right. Seriously. What's up, King Michael? How you doing today? Okay. So let's actually analyze what he's saying here. Okay. So his first statement, I'm going to let you know one thing. Yeah. You didn't even have to open with that. Doesn't even mean anything.
Okay. Now we're like, this is how he owns him. This is how he thinks he's owning him. We're going to grade 2 teacher criticizing someone's essay that they wrote. What the fuck, dude? This is Mama Burnell coming out. This is some like trauma that he has with a teacher. Some shit that he learned from somebody else when he was a child that he's fucking putting on screen right now. What is this bullshit that we're doing? Like, really? Really?
Get that garbage out of my face.
Don't you ever in your life talk money to me. Now, the funny part about this is I still haven't talking money to him. Did you know that? I haven't. It's his detractors, his trolls, who are talking money to him. They're the ones that are saying, dude, oh, we found that you owe all this money.
This motherfucker was talking about how everyone would benefit. You would benefit, and I would benefit. People would show up. People would be hyped. What the fuck do you think benefit means? Don't fucking semantics me and say, oh, I never mentioned money. What else does it mean? What the fuck else do you care about? What do you mean you never mentioned money? Of course you've mentioned money.
And we found that you're
Come
broke,
on,
and we found
man.
that you live in Section 8 housing and stuff like that. And you're not supposed to because
where's
of
the
your income.
rope?
Like, they're the
I
ones
hope you
who are
find it
harassing him.
in
Not me. I
Minecraft.
don't even know anything
Not
about
in
this
real
stuff. I
life.
only know because you guys have been telling me on my own stream.
Hypothetically speaking,
so
in a video game, of course.
I don't know anything about that. I have not accused the guy of being poor. I made factual observations. Like he's saying to his trolls, why does everyone think I'm poor? Right? He says, I'm not going to open up my bank account. I never asked him to open his bank account or show any statements. I honestly don't give a crap how much money this man makes. But there's two things that are resoundingly true. Number one, he keeps asking for money to collab with me, and you don't ask for something you don't need, right? And number two,
what the fuck does that mean? What do you do?
Not talking money at him, Dave? Didn't you call LTG
Exactly.
a broke bum?
Exactly. He only brought up the word bum because Dale called him a bum. Is his name Dale? I don't know enough about LTG. I don't know. Oh, it's here. Okay. But dude, literally 30 seconds ago, you called him a bum. Thank you, movie sign for the 5.
Excuse me, I'm burping like crazy now. His setup looks like crap. His setup looks like absolute crap. I mean, he's got a cat tree in his setup, and the cat never shows up. My cat is sitting on my lap right now.
Oh my!
You're seeing more of my cat right now than you ever see on an LTG stream, and he has a cat tree behind it.
Are we for
right?
real?
My cat tree is my chair.
Is this fucking... What is happening? Are you kidding?
Right?
That's a thing he said?
So, I mean, if your setup's terrible, people are going to think you're poor. And if you keep asking for money, people are going to think you're poor.
Yo.
And all you're doing is you're reinforcing what your detractors and your trolls are saying. So it's your actions that are making people think you're poor. I don't know anything about the behind the scenes stuff at all. I really don't. I don't care either. I told you guys this a million times. I'm not accusing this man of being
Why are you calling him poor then?
poor. If his...
Wait, what?
No, I don't care either. I told you guys this a million times. I'm not accusing this man of being poor.
Bruh.
Bro!
I can't keep up, man. Oh, man.
If his subscriber count on Twitch is accurate and he has over 3,000 subscribers, he makes a good amount of money every month just on that. And I'm sure he gets other contributions too. So who am I to talk about money comparisons? Why would I even give a crap? Right? Like, that's a weird flex because you're flexing on me for money when I've literally never criticized money. I've criticized the looks of your setup and the fact you keep asking for money, but I never said that you're poor.
Dude, oh my fucking God. He's hiding behind other people to, like, say what he thinks without saying what he thinks. People think you're poor because your setup looks poor. I'm not calling you poor. People think you're poor because you ask for money. I'm not calling you poor. What the fuck are we doing?
Right? How could I even justify that or have evidence
Is this
of that?
real?
No one ever could.
No one could say that.
Just like with me. No one could ever say that I'm rich or poor either. Literally, you have no idea if anyone has ever really...
Oh, fuck. He said you wouldn't ask for something you already have or that you don't need. I forget what he said, but he said that. Why is DSP trying to keep the king streak going? 12 streams straight of $150. 12 streams straight. Let me fucking do the math. Hold up. Mental math? Obviously not a calculator. 1,800. After getting 1,800 in 6 days. Is that not enough? Why are you asking for more? I don't know, DSP. What do you mean?
Kept me. You have no clue. There's no way you would ever have evidence of it. I'm reading it out of emails from PayPal, so how would you know if a tip is real or not? I could be making double as much as I call out on stream, or I could be making 1/3 of as much as I call out on stream, and you would never know.
This is such a
no one
stupid
knows.
thing.
And honestly, it's none of anyone's business anyway. So who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
He has
You
no
called him a
point
bum.
at all with the stuff that he's upset about.
You called him a
what this
bum.
is showing again, seriously, what he's showing again is his ego is so fragile and so vulnerable that his trolls say to him, "You're broke," and then he acts like I'm saying it. I never even said that. I don't even care about how much money this man makes. I don't give a shit at all. Okay.
Nice.
By the way, I received a $2 tip. I had to stream in another room because people made fun of him having cheap curtains and no bed frame in his bedroom. Wow. See, again, this is not me saying this. This is people
You
who
are
observe
saying
these
it.
things
Oh
off
my
of your
fucking
streams, Mr.
God,
Sparrow.
dude.
It's not
Mr.
me saying
Sparrow.
it. People made observations.
Like, bro, DSP, you had to change the format of your cooking show because people made fun of the way you cook. People thought you were actually fucking regarded. You changed it. People thought you were so fucking stupid you couldn't play Metal Gear Solid, so now you pretend that it's a shtick. You pretend Metal Gear Solid was on purpose. You've also done dumb shit that also makes you look fucking incredibly stupid. This doesn't matter.
You can't handle the factual observations and you get all upset. People wouldn't think you're broke if you didn't look like you were broke, right?
Okay, DSP. Good projecting.
So there you
I
go.
don't know. Fuck off, man.
He spelled weirdo wrong. He did. You're right. He spelled it W-I-E-R-D-O. It's W-E-I-R-D-O. You're right. He spelled weirdo
that's 2
wrong.
points
I don't
off
think
the
that's a big
fucking.
deal.
The
He probably
2
doesn't
points
use
off
the
the
word
grade.
that often. I know you were like, why are you defending LTG? Because I don't nitpick. Like, there's no. What are you nitpicking that for? Who gives a shit? The fact that this guy sent me this fucking
This is the
DM
worst
is
video
thing
I've
we're
ever
talking
seen.
about, not the fact that he misspelled a word in it. Like, that's silly. Okay, I'll defend his spelling error. Okay, so let's continue analyzing his DM. You cannot compete with me in any category in life. I promise you, I shit on you in any category you can possibly think of.
Where's your
Mr.
cat?
Sparrow? I'm so
Where's
sorry.
your wife?
Much like when you insulted my looks, much like when you insulted, my
Mr.
sexy
Sparrow.
and all of that. Once again, you've done it to yourself. You've fallen into the pit. You've fallen into the trap of saying something incredibly stupid that it is so easy to come back on.
Hey, Francisco.
And make you look like a fool. And this is the thing my detractors do. This is what's happened with review tech. This is what's happened with everyone.
None of this matters because, again, I think it was the rant before this. LTG, he admitted that what LTG said, in fact, did make him start showering. Someone online roasted DSP so bad, he was so mentally touched by it, that he started showering more. Because someone he views as below him made fun of him, which caused him to start showering more and to buy a bunch of new shirts. So the thing that he's complaining about and making not a big deal, fix your sexy, fix your whatever, your appearance, DSP did actually try to do that. He attempted because of what a guy online said to him, which is the craziest part of this thing. He's acting like he didn't do that, even though he did do that. That's a thing that happened.
You expose yourself and set yourself up for the felting, not me. Like, I didn't do
Thanks,
it. You
Dale.
did. All right. So, okay. Are you ready for this? Okay. So I promise you, I shit on you in any category you can possibly think of. You cannot compete with me in any category in life. All right. You ready to start? All right. Number one, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on YouTube.
What?
You want to know why I'm on YouTube? Because I'm not banned from YouTube. Because I didn't do anything to warrant a ban because I'm not an incredible moron.
But is that a flex? Is what?
All right. You're not on YouTube. You can't be on YouTube because you're permanently banned and you're never coming back. Okay. That's the first thing I have to say. I didn't have to think. That one was so easy. Right.
How is that competing in a category? What?
By the way, I don't get suspended every other day on whatever streaming service I'm using because I'm not an idiot. I know how to play the game like an intelligent human. I don't say things that I know would get me suspended or banned because I'm not stupid. You apparently don't have that ability to have.
Again, DSP's been banned from Twitch like 5 times. I want to say 6, but maybe 5 times. Either from the partner program or indefinitely from, just not his account's gone.
Restraint and to think before you speak. Instead, you just fucking say dumb shit constantly and you get banned, suspended, and unsuspended, and resuspended, banned again. It's a joke. I mean, it's a circus. At one point, it becomes a circus. When's the next time LTG is going to get banned so we can all laugh at it again, right? Unbelievable, right? I mean, should we continue? Okay.
But okay, fuck. I'm going to artistically go into this. Speaking of fucking artism. You being on YouTube is because you got banned off the partner program from Twitch. And the fact that LTG keeps getting banned but is able to migrate his audience over to wherever he goes could be considered a flex if you really look at it in a certain specific way. Right, DSP? Because let's say DSP gets banned from YouTube and has to start from scratch and he goes to Kick or whatever. Is he really going to get a lot of subscribers right away? Probably not. He's probably going to take a while. I can already hear the streams now. Guys, we were on a good trajectory, but, fucking YouTube fucking banned me. It'd be great if we can get back to the levels of support I had on YouTube, right? I can already fucking hear it now. So him saying LTG keeps getting banned isn't really a flex against him. I don't know. That's the way I read it.
I can't compete with him. He shits on me in every category possible. All right?
You. 1 stunnery N, minus 75% damage.
Yeah, it's like Street Fighter. It's the combo. Thank you, Line Catcher.
Let me show you something. You ready for this?
Jesus. Oh, let's go. Full screen.
You see my setup?
Oh my
Every
god.
day looks a little different. Every day I got some lighting going. I got some nice stuff going. I got the good stuff behind me. You want to see this stuff up here? Do you know what all this stuff is? This is all from my fans.
Toys.
That's why I have it up there. It's not because, I have a big affinity for Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is embarrassing.
Or, because Blanca, I love the... No, that's from my fans. I didn't buy any of that.
Dude.
My fans like me so much that they actually, contribute by giving me stuff that they think is meaningful to them.
This
and
is
then
embarrassing.
I reciprocate that. I put it in my setup because I want to show you that people support me and like me and have done so for such a long time.
42 years old.
I have just as...
Bragging about the toys that his little fucking pay pigs give him. He's legit only one step removed from an e-girl. An e-thought. You got gifts from your biggest subscriber, huh?
Many haters
wow.
as LTG. I probably have worse and more.
If only they gave him a house or a car.
But the difference is I survive because I have people who actually like me, right? This guy is just he survives basically on the incredible drama he creates and the over-the-top things he says. So he may very well have 3,000 subs on Twitch, but all he has to show for it is a bedroom in some crappy apartment that looks like a dorm room. It looks, every time that LTG streams and he turns on his setup, it looks like at any moment his mother might burst through the door.
Fucking for real? Is this real? Is this real? Where's Cat at? Where's the open door policy? Open door policy?
My wife.
Your wife?
And he turns on his setup. It looks like at any moment his mother might burst through the door and say, "Why didn't you take the trash out? Get your ass out there now!" And she starts whapping him with a shoe, and he has to leave and go do a bunch of chores. Right? That's what his setup looks like. It looks like he lives in his mom's house.
What do you mean by that?
It's crappy as hell. There's no professionalism to what he's doing. So why do you think people think you're poor, right? So let's see. I can stream wherever the hell I want. I can make content wherever the hell I want.
Well, wait a minute. You can't stream wherever you want, though. This dude has factually told us that he stopped streaming because his wife has work the next day. Why do you do that if you can stream whenever you want? You could do whatever you want. But then you use your wife as a shield. You tell us that you have garbage. By the way, this is something that snuck by recently. He said that he has a bunch of garbage again in his garage. It's filled with garbage again. So I'm going to say the last time he mentioned going to the dump, the garbage dump, is the last time he cleaned out his garage. The garbage filled up already. That was last year. He's been hoarding garbage again. He told us that his wife's office, where her PC is filled with stuff. He wouldn't say what stuff was, but it's filled with stuff. She can't even play on her computer anymore. What the fuck is in that room, dude? How about you take care of your own house before you talk shit about someone else's? What are we doing right now? What the fuck?
I don't get banned constantly. I have fans that actually love me. My setup looks better than
fans love me, by the way.
Yours by far. My webcam is clear. You can actually see me. Should I continue? Oh, I can go to Evo because I'm not banned from Evo.
But what?
For being a degenerate. All right? I can go to any tournament I want.
A degenerate.
In fact, just recently, a local tournament reached out to me and said, DSP, you're having a resurgence.
Now, I don't know if this is true, but this is good. It's something I'll bring up.
Degenerate.
I'll try to find it.
All right? I can go to any tournament I want. In fact, just recently, a local tournament reached out to me and said, DSP, you're having a resurgence. We'd like to have you at our tournament. Would you come and participate as a guest? That would be nice. And I turned them down. I said, I really don't have any interest in participating in any offline tournaments right now, but thank you for the invite. I don't see the point. I'm not good or anything. People were going to kick my ass, right?
So interesting thing about that. I don't know if it's real, but someone on Twitter said that was them. They sent him that email. I can't find it. I should have saved it. There's no proof about it, but I thought I would bring it up because that's also been a thing where people email him with fake LARP shit and he always falls for it. So I thought I might as well bring it up if you want to choose to believe it. But I thought that was pretty funny. That he's using a LARP email potentially as like proof that he's relevant. Hey Phil, we heard of your resurgence. You want to come to our tournament? What? Okay, DSP.
I can go anywhere I want. I'm welcome. I'm a welcome participant, right? You know what I'm saying? That's something you definitely don't have. You're not welcome in quite a lot of places because of the way you act and you behave. People don't like you, man. You got to fess up to this, all right? That's why you're banned from YouTube, from emo, from a million other places. No one wants to be associated with LTG because of your actions and your words.
Like, this isn't a flex either, though, DSP, because how come you don't go then? He's trying to use this as a flex. I could go to Evo. Okay, let's explore why you won't. It's kind of almost as pathetic, right? If you explain why you won't go, it's going to seem more pathetic potentially than being banned. If you tell someone, yeah, folk, I'm banned from Evo, that's a more interesting story than you sitting there crying about how nobody likes you. You don't have any friends. You wouldn't be welcome. People think you're toxic. You're not good at the game. Like, that's more pathetic, right? This isn't a flex. This is your pathetic version is also fucking stupid. Being banned seems cooler, actually. Right? If we're going to try to use it as a flex. You just lose in this situation either way. It's not the flex you think it is. Like, what the fuck?
All right? I can continue. I'm aging gracefully.
What?
I'm not dyeing my hair. I'm not putting hair club for men in my hair. I'm not dyeing my beard. I'm embracing the fact that I'm getting older. And I'm going to say, hey, listen, I know things are going to happen as I get older. It's okay. You accept it. You lean into it and you say, this is who I am now. You don't hide from it. You don't run and pretend like you're 20 years old forever.
Right.
You know what I don't do? I don't put concealer on my fucking head. All right? I don't need to. Yeah, I have bad skin. I have pimples and shit. I'm not putting concealer all over my fucking head like you do. Like we just saw in the video the other day, you at the barber putting fucking concealer all over your head. Because I don't have to. Because I'm not afraid of myself aging. I'm not afraid of myself.
Oh my God. Like DSP, this is, again, it's not a flex. It's not the flex you think it is. It really isn't. You're also on camera 24 fucking hours a day, damn near. That's not true. But a lot of the day, you're on camera. You'd think you want to make yourself presentable at least a little bit. Maybe you should be doing that. Maybe you should attempt to make yourself look more appealing instead of a fucking disgusting roach. Like, what are we talking about? How about you tell us why? Again, if you go back to the root of the issue, why don't you do these things? That's a little bit more pathetic. You've already given up. You've already, like, admitted defeat. You already say, oh, my wife doesn't care what I look like. You don't want to look good for your wife. You don't want to look good for yourself. You don't want to look good for your audience. You don't even want to try. You give up. I'm just going to give up. And just say that I'm aging gracefully. Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
Bumming the next stage of my life like you. You want to just eternally live in your youth. Like I said this last year. You are the black Johnny Bravo. You are. You're just so obsessed with your looks and your persona and all of that.
Projecting.
You can't get past it. And because of that, you are stuck sitting there in a bedroom, streaming, looking like a bum, talking to your Discord.
There's the bum quote again. I never called you poor. I never called you poor. You look like a bum. I never called you poor.
People. And that's all you're ever going to be, like a bum, talking to your Discord people. And that's all you're ever going to do. You can reach out and try to do a collab with Destiny, and you can reach out and try to do a collab with it. No one cares. Because you pigeonholed yourself into this existence, this online existence of infamy.
Oh, here we go. This is where it gets real. Real rap alert. Deep rap alert.
Your awful actions and words. And you've also not like repented or anything. Like, did you ever come out and say, man, I'm really sorry for all those things that I said and did. I really want to change for the better. No, instead, you lean into it and you just keep getting banned.
This is where it gets deep, guys.
You're never going to improve. You're never going to get a step up. It doesn't matter how much money you have in life, because money does not equate to happiness. And the truth is, you're not happy. You want to know why?
Bars,
because if
dude.
you were happy.
This is his inner voice coming out right here. This whole speech right here.
It doesn't matter how much money you have in life, because money does not equate to happiness. And the truth is, you're not happy. You want to know why? Because if you were happy, all right, you would not be responding to me like this. If you were happy, you would be like, you know what? I don't need to respond to DSP because I'm good. I'm happy with who I am, where I am, right? I don't need to defend myself. I'm just going to ignore him. But instead, you went out of your way to go back to Twitter, which you don't even use for the record, because I checked your Twitter. You never use it. And you fucking unblocked me and sent this threatening message. Don't you ever
Threatening. We're threatening now.
in your life talk money to me. Money isn't even the subject. The subject is just existence on this planet. My existence on this planet has been far more meaningful than anything you've ever done in your whole life. You understand that? Daily, I get people who come by and say that they see me as an inspiration because I've gotten through so much hardship, so much trolling, so much fucked up stuff, but I'm still here every day. That's why people come to watch my content. That's why people come and support me. Not because I'm a living meme of when will I get banned next and what's the next time I'm going to drop the N-word and what's...
Wait, DSP, that's why I watch, though. Factually, for real, actually. This is why I watch. And I'm sure I'm not alone, as there's like 600 people here almost.
Not because I'm a living meme of when will I get...
Like, what? This is actually why I watch. What the fuck are you talking about?
Banned next, and what's the next time I'm going to drop the N-word?
I'm waiting for the N-word. When is the N-word sequel coming out? I'm looking forward to it. It's like episode 6 or something now? God damn, that'll be great. I can't wait for that to happen. It'll be funny. And we all get to laugh about it. What the fuck, DSP?
But I'm still here every day. That's why people come to watch my content. That's why people come and support me. Not because I'm a living meme of when will I get banned next and what's the next time I'm going to drop the N-word and what's the next extreme thing I'm going to say. That's you. That's your whole existence. Do you understand? No one cares about you as a person because you've been such a heinous person. It's like June the King just said the other day. You truly are evil with your actions, the way you've acted.
Nice.
Now, maybe you aren't. Maybe you're really not truly that bad inside. But that people only know you from how you act on the internet, right? So what did you expect? And now you're going to send me this fucking DM and act like you're better than me? Dude, you are a fart in the wind. You understand? You could have all the money in the world, but you're still nobody. I don't care how much money you really have if no one fucking likes or respects you. Sorry, man. The difference is you could actually have a redemption too, but you'd actually have to want it and work hard for it and try it. But I don't think you have it in you.
Oh, man.
I really don't. I think that sadly, you're just going to stay there in your echo chamber of your Discord,
Level
in your
1.
little closet of a fucking streaming room with your awful camera, your awful setup, and you're just going to keep telling yourself you're better than everyone. You're better than everyone. You're better than everyone. You're not better than anyone. You can't even win for yourself. You can't beat your own situation. Yet you want everyone else to think you're some hot shot.
Beat your demons, like May 1st.
is inspirational for the talentless and regarded.
Yeah, it's kind of sad actually when you think about it. Jade's watching. People like Jade are seeing this. Phil, when gameplay? Gameplay go when?
Right?
Thank you, ES, for the
You're not a hot shot. You never were. All right? I mean, dude, Jay Snyder crushed your fucking gems a decade ago. You never grew them back.
What?
You understand? Never. You never got your gems back. And you're going to try to come here and fucking talk shit to me? Of all people? One of the most resilient people on the fucking internet?
He really takes the cockroach meme to heart and thinks it's like a positive thing.
You think...
Like, bro, you jerked off on camera. That's the thing you're known for. You're the guy.
I give two fucks about how much money you make?
I don't know. If someone beating him in Street Fighter is bad, then how is jerking off on camera unintentionally and then trying to play it off? How is that any better?
Flexing and shit. Dude, you're nothing. And you never will be until you change in here. That's the difference. You have to change inside to be someone. You have to find that identity of something that you want to be better than what you've been. And you have shown absolutely nothing like that whatsoever in the last 10 years. Instead, you've just leaned into the fucking persona of the online tough guy. No one cares. Your shtick is played the fuck out, and we're tired of it. So, if you really don't care about me, don't fucking send me a threatening DM because it just makes you look like a coward. It makes you look like a stupid bitch.
Threatening.
That you sent me this. If you really want nothing to do with me, leave it blocked. Don't address me ever again. Because it's pretty obvious either I hurt your ego so fucking bad by calling you out on factual things you can't take it, or maybe you're just playing hardball on the collab, or else you wouldn't have sent me this, right?
See, DSP probably just thinks he's playing hard to get. He just said it. You're playing hardball. The boy in high school is playing hard to get. That must mean he wants me more. Man, this is insane. This is crazy too, because like I mentioned before, DSP kept bringing up LTG over the course of like 2 weeks. Consistent mentioning of LTG. LTG then decides to unblock you, like as if it wasn't clear enough already. He decides to unblock you and leaving you like a final message saying fuck off pretty much. And you still don't get the message. And then you go out of your way to dedicate a segment on your show to then continue it further to try and farm his name and your fight for your engagement and money. Ironically enough, the money thing ended this same day that he was doing this. So how did that work out, DSP? You attempting to use his name to make money ended up just hurting you in the end? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's related. But it's pretty fucking embarrassing. Again, he doesn't want to fuck you. He just doesn't like you, dude.
So, why don't you be honest for once in your life and tell everyone the truth instead of just making shit up? Don't do online bullying.
The things you're saying about him can be applied to streamers who are more successful than both of you. So what is even the point of this?
Rats, no one cares. This is a joke. We all laugh at you.
Phil, give him time. It took you till you were 40 for the internet not to hate you. He will come around on his own time. Those are good posts, Nugs.
Right? This is so stupid. All right? Enough is enough with this nonsense.
Enough is enough.
This guy is something else. And it really is like, I have more I can say, but I'm tired of talking about it. We talked about it too long already. So that's it for that subject. Okay.
That's fucking embarrassing, dude. Wild. That's so embarrassing, man. Okay, final video, and then I guess I'm out of here. Just in time for that being said, I think they're streaming soon. DSP, sadly, unfortunately, guys, the king streak ended. Will it ever come back? Who even knows? Let's see.
We have some shout outs to do. First off, guys, if you're here and you're enjoying yourself, please engage with the stream. Please give it a like. We have almost 400 viewers, 56 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes right now. All right, everyone, just click the like button if you're enjoying the stream. We got a lot more coming. Thank you for the support. This engagement has been helping the channel tremendously. Let's keep that rolling, okay? Outside of that, let's get some contributions in. I'm about to do a shout out for the first batch of contributions that have come in. I'm seeing a lot of great names in chat. Today would definitely be a good time for Get the memberships for the community. I'm sure people would appreciate them. But in addition, of course, the King's Tips. We're trying to continue the King Streak. We know it's going to continue. It's just a question of who are going to be the first people to contribute. We're about to find that out. All right. All right.
Know
anyway,
it's going to
so thanks for the $1.50 tip. And so you're the top tipper, but both of these tips were anonymous, so I don't know who they were. Now, let's get some momentum going with tips, guys. Okay. Let's get it moving because we want to get the King Streak established here and hit number 13 today. Lucky number 13, brother.
So this is the video that inspired me to stream today because it fucking reminded me of the Sir Moist thing. How, like, pay attention to the fucking begging. It's insane. It's like, what was that girl's name? That chick's name? Bad Bunny? $5 girl? Is that the girl? Like, that's how bad this shit was. It's insane.
Right? So let's get someone right now to do a $2 tip to top the 150 tipper. All right, let's get a $2 tip in right now. And let's get it rolling. Okay. Shout outs. We do have a shout out to do. We have another $1 tip that came in.
Yeah, begging to demanding.
From Boogie's Tipples and Nipples. This guy loves Boogie's Tipples and Nipples. Amazing. Another $1 tip. All right. So, folks, we have one more topic today, but honestly, I don't know how much I can say about it, nor do we have much time. Oh, excuse me.
Okay,
and any contributions are greatly appreciated, whether it be super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. Right now, I see a lot of gray in the chat, so gifted memberships, I'm sure people would appreciate. But particularly, we want to keep the King Streak going. We're at 12 straight streams of crushing the goals of $150. Let's get that going. Let's get a new top tipper. Right now, we got a $2 top tipper forever. Let's get someone bigger than $2 to unthrone this anonymous person and get someone's real name up there and take some credit. All right? So, yeah, it's pretty funny. And thank you for the $5 tip. And that gets us to $10 in tips. So thank you so much. Now, Black Boss is currently the top tipper. All right. It would be great. Again, let's get the next person in. Let's do a $6 tip. Who will be the next tipper, the $6 tipper? All right. Who will dethrone Black Boss here on the stream today. Right?
Like, look at that. Gets money, instantly asks for more money.
Cool.
This is insane.
So everyone, we have a little bit of extra time. Not
and
a ton,
it keeps
maybe like
going.
20 minutes.
The whole video is this. It's legit 21 minutes of this.
Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about now. All right, so please tag me in the chat at dspgaming, or if you contribute, I will give you a live shout out for your contribution. Either one would be greatly appreciated. All right. Okay, guys. So
like, this is just as bad, if not worse, than the Scorn video. It's pretty fucking bad.
We still got some time. Please tag me in the chat if you want to talk about any topics, and let's get some contributions.
Like, just
going.
listen
First off,
to this,
please tell me we
man.
hit 100 likes. Please tell me we hit 100 likes. We got 100 likes. Thank you.
Desperation
we got 100 likes. Thank you for that.
begging.
If you're here on stream, you're having a good time, please click the
He's
like
like
button.
a fucking crackhead for begging, man.
Let's get it to
a baghead.
150 likes. Let's get some super chats. We've only had a couple. And let's definitely get some gifted memberships for these people who have great names in the chat. They want emotes back. They're very sad that they lost their gifted emotes. So let's get some of that going. And of course, who will unseat Black Boss as the $5 tipper? Who's going to do $6 and become the next top tipper to keep this momentum going with the King streak, right? Okay. And, all right. So we're going to get started in a minute. I just got to pee. So I'm just going to use the restroom quick, guys. But remember, if you're here to chill and enjoy Astrobot, I am too. This game is great. I can't wait for Astrobot right now. Please give the stream a like. We're at 125 likes. If we can get it up to 150, that would be great, and it would help the channel a lot. Right now, any contributions would be appreciated. We only got like $9 in super chats. We did get six memberships so far today, but there's a lot of people here who use one.
It just keeps going.
And of course, we want to keep the King streak alive today. We're at $19 starting the gameplay. So yeah, we are a little slow in that regard, but
slow stream.
The stream is also young. We've got 3 hours of gameplay coming up of Astrobot. So a lot of chances. If you guys, I would say someone unseat Black Boss as the top tipper. Someone send in like a $6 tip and take that throne of top tipper right now. Okay. All right. I'm going to use the restroom, which sucks though, is that I already swapped over from my PC, so I can't play. Okay. So I'll be right back.
Shut up.
All right. So guys, we're about to start with gameplay. 3 hours of Astrobot here on the stream. Thanks for chilling with me. Let's get someone right now. Okay. Right now. Let's get someone to tip $6.
He's a fucking auctioneer.
King's streak goal moving. All right. Who's it going to be? Right now, let's
Who's
have
it going to
someone
be?
do it.
Do I hear $5, $6?
Right? By the way, if you were here live on the stream and you're enjoying it, please give it a like.
Oh my God, this audio. What, Burnell? I can't hear you.
Please give the video a like if you're liking it. We're at 138. Let's get to 150 likes. Outside of that,
you can't even hear him through the fucking music. That's how bad he's begging.
Guys, let's get someone to unseat Black Boss as the top tipper. Let's get a $6 tipper in there to get the momentum going on the stream, okay? Thank you. See you guys for Chapter 3. Excellent. All right, guys, it's time for a small break. I want to say thanks to everyone chilling with me here on the stream. Over 150 likes already. Thank you. If we get that to 200, that would be great. However, guys, there have been no support since the podcast. There hasn't been a single super chat. There hasn't been a membership, and there hasn't been a tip. Now, obviously, we want to keep the momentum going with the King streak, right? So please support the stream.
Right? We want to keep it going, right? We want the King streak, right?
Right now, let's get Black Boss off that leaderboard. Let's get someone to tip.
Come on.
And get it to jump.
Give me money, guys. Give me money. Give me money.
Get a $6 tip coming in here. All right? Outside of that, please let's keep the momentum going. Right? 12 straight. We don't want it to die here.
Panicked begging.
Stream. You guys have been telling me all week you really love the game. We want to see more. So that's why I put it back to the main.
You want to see this, right? You like it? You like it? You want to see it?
Now.
You want to give me money? I mean, you like it?
I'm going to have it like this for a bit. Like, this is going to be a main game for like the next week. So we can get really far in it. So please support it, okay?
Jesus Christ, dude. We need Sir Moist to come back from the grave.
Black Boss here with a $5
just for
tip.
this.
I mean, come on. It's been there.
I mean, come on.
Since the podcast. All right? Okay.
Insane levels of begging.
Wow,
I wasn't kidding.
We're really at $26 in tips, all right? So, guys, we haven't even hit Tier 1 yet for the Gunner Glasses. Today, we can do everything. Today, we can do a hat, we can do a vest, we can do all the stuff. It's definitely cool enough to do it today, and I'm not wearing a double shirt or whatever. So I'm down for whatever, but we got to hit these goals, all right? So let's get someone right now to beat that Black Boss $5 tip. Let's get a much bigger one than that. Get a new top tipper, and let's at least get to the Tier 1 goal.
He needs his fix. It's really that bad. The desperation on display.
All right.
The cult speak. You like this. You wanted this. You like it. You want to give me money.
Let's continue. Thank you for the $1 tip, though. But again, guys, no one has unthrown Black Boss, the top tipper from the podcast this morning. Let's get someone to unseat Black Boss from the top tip throne and get this momentum going. All right? Thank you. And I hope that you're enjoying it. Thank you, Nico. Top tipper of the day. Finally, someone has unseated the former top tipper. It's about dang time. Thank you, Nico. With that, we're up to $37 in tips. Guys, let's get to the tier 1 tips goal right away. So I can get the gunner glasses and we get some momentum going, all right? Someone unseat Nico for top tip. It would only take $13. $13 to get to the tier 1, all right? Let's do it. All right. All right, I received an $11 tip, so we have another new top tipper. And this is from Anonymous. An anonymous $11 tipper. All right, thank you.
Here come the anonymous tips.
Tipper. You have already unseated.
Thanks, Ryan.
Nico, thank you for that.
Let's go. Is he gonna beg again? He just received some money.
$48 in tips. We are just at the edge.
Yes.
Just at the edge.
Let's beg for more. I know we just got money. Let me ask you for more.
Just at the edge.
Again, this is great with the context of the LTG stuff. Right after, this is the same thing. The LTG shit just happened where he was calling him a bum, calling him poor, calling him all these names, calling him a failure. And then we get this level of begging. Right after all of that shit went down.
What am I doing? Oh, hitting the
not even
tips
begging.
Let's hit it right now. Someone tips $12.
Let's hit it right now. I'm demanding some money.
Right now. We'll hit the tier 1, and you'll be the top tipper, and it'll give us a little bit of headway to the next. The hat goal at 100, all right? So let's get a new top tipper. Let's get a $12 tip. Okay. For the record, guys, we got about an hour, 20 minutes left on the stream. If you are enjoying Astrobot, if you do me a favor and give a like on the stream, I would appreciate that. We're at 171 likes, almost to 200. That would help the channel a lot if you hit it. Any contributions appreciated. It's been quite slow, actually, since the podcast, but momentum with tips. Our top tipper is currently an $11 anonymous tipper. Let's get a $12 tip in, keep the momentum going, get the King Streak going, and get the gunner glasses going. All in one
Get
swoop.
some likes,
right?
guys. Get some money, guys.
Let's get it going. All right,
let's get it going.
Really?
Fuck, the game is so loud, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a troll sock account that's complaining about the amount of times I've asked for contributions. So yeah,
this part's good too.
I will watch this. Ready? Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. You like that, bitch? I said as much as I want. You kiss my ass. Thank you.
Damn.
He only asks a couple of times a stream, dude.
Perfectly timed, Dolo. Thank you for the 2 Canadian. Are you kidding, DSP?
A troll sock account that's complaining about the amount of times I've asked for contributions. So yeah, we'll watch this. Ready? Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. You like that, bitch? I said as much as I want. You kiss my ass. Okay. All right, guys. So up next, Furnace Fever.
Like, I don't know how that's an own. How is that like some sort of thing? That's like, bro, this is the fucking moist thing. This is the moist thing. This was more pathetic. This is him demanding it. It's like his brain refuses to accept that like maybe the money well is drying up. Whereas here, his brain understood like, well, you know, I need to get the few people that give me money to really give me money. But like in the current day, his ego is still on the Kino Casino high. And so he thinks like he can just keep demanding it. That's the only difference. We need Sir Moist to react to this shit again. Maybe he'll wake up.
Good time to split the part. We got another hour
this
of
shit's
Astrobot
insane.
on today's schedule. We'll take on Furnace Fever, and then of course we'll head back to World 3 and continue on there. So thanks, and see you soon.
Yeah, begging is good now.
Indeed, guys. I just want to stretch for a tiny bit before we
Mike,
resume
nobody.
here. Thanks to everyone who's here chilling, and those who are enjoying and liking the stream. Thank you for that. We're at 177 likes. Let's get it to 200.
God, dude, the game is so fucking loud.
So close, but outside of that, guys, this is it. This is the last hour. This is the final countdown to continue the King Streak. We're at 12 straight, and the only game that let us down was Black Myth Wukong. Please support the stream. Let's keep that streak alive. Let's get a new top tipper at $12 to push us
so
into
there's this guy named
tier
Phil,
2.
right?
All right.
I've reacted to him in the past.
And keep going. Let's keep the streak alive and keep it moving.
He's been begging again.
Thank you so much. All right, I need to.
That's my Sir Moist. He's been sniffing his own farts. He thinks he's hot shit going through a redemption arc, and he's just out here begging again on the internet.
Oh, open up my blinds a little more. I'm trying to get more air. What I need is those blackout curtains. So I need to basically measure and order. I'll probably do this tomorrow on my day off.
Yo, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Floor. And then I'm gonna order blackout.
Keep begging, Phil. Keep begging.
And then I'm gonna install them over the next week. That's gonna help a ton because I'll be able to have air coming in, but no light. So I'll be able to have the fresh air, but not the this light that makes my setup too bright. It should help tremendously. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. I'm stressed out. I'm stress begging.
Like I said, all these
Now he's doing pity begging.
home improvements I'm going to be doing.
Home improvements. I can barely fucking hear him. The game is so loud.
Thanks to you guys.
But he's saying he's trying to like pity you into giving him money. He's trying to guilt trip you.
Your support over this last month and a half, you know, because the support has increased.
I'm gonna be buying stuff, guys. You know, the money would be great.
Much. The engagement has gone up. I've been able to do all these things. So blackout curtains. Probably gonna get a dishwasher later this month, and then on to.
You see, the demanding wasn't working, so he needs to now guilt trip you into giving him money.
Yesterday was like watching Michael Jordan beg.
For real, he's like the Michael Jordan of begging, dude. Insane. In his prime, 25-year-old Michael Jordan. When did he win his first thing? I don't know how old he was. No, he was like 30.
Like, stuff after that.
Fucking Michael Jordan, dude, in his prime.
All right, guys.
29-year-old Michael Jordan.
I don't want to talk on it constantly. Please, let's keep the king streak alive. All right.
Flu game, Michael Jordan, dude.
All right. Here we go. All right, guys. Ryudo Mastermind, 40 months as a member. Says, I love all your improvements. Keep it up, King. Thank you so much, Ryudo Mastermind. I appreciate that. If you guys are enjoying the stream, we're trying to keep the King's streak alive today and hit 13 straight streams of hitting my tips goals. Right now, we only have an hour left on the stream, so please, if you guys can tip today, please do. Let's keep it going. Keep that positivity and momentum moving. It's been great.
Please.
All right.
We're hitting the pleases now.
All right, so with that, guys,
get those
finally,
P's and L's.
We have hit the tier 1 rewards goal. We only have about 45
dance.
minutes left to hit the full tips goal and keep the streak alive.
This fucking robot dancing in the background as he's begging.
I know you guys want to keep the streak alive. You want to keep the momentum going, right? So please, again,
yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking
get
about.
Us to the $100 goal, so
that's
I can
what
get
I'm
a
talking
hat.
about, baby.
We're running out of time for the hat, and I want to have a hat for you guys today. But let's do it. Someone please jump in, and someone please beat that anonymous $11 top tip. Okay.
Yes, do that.
One Sick Puppy says it's almost the end of the stream. If someone tips $50, I will match it. And One Sick Puppy is a supporter who has tipped before, so there you go.
I'm sorry his audio
God,
mix is so bad.
I just received a spam email.
Look at that.
Just a spam
the
email.
fake out? He's trying out new tactics. He's pulling out the fake out. It's like the no-look pass of the begging world.
We would have hit our goal for the day, but we're running out of time.
The no-look
everybody.
fake out.
King's streak, will it continue? Already
Jordan to
offering
Pippen.
$50 if someone else tips 50. Again, guys, we have One Sick Puppy has offered to tip $50 if someone else does, and that'll hit us for the goal and
It'll
continue the
happen
King's
again,
streak.
Morgana. Don't worry
We
about
need
it.
someone else to step up to do it. Okay. No, I thought I had a tip, but it was just a spam email about Dickie's Brisket Barbecue, now a $10.99 combo. So, sorry, that was not a tip, guys. All right, well, we are out of time for the stream, guys. That is it. It was a great Astro
There we
stream.
go.
The game continues
We've
to be
reached
great.
the end.
I'll be playing this more as a day stream, because as you see, in one day stream, I basically finished World 2. We did all of World 3 except for the boss and finale, but we got all this, the extra 3 more streams and we'll beat the game.
All right, 3 more streams and we'll beat the game.
It sure seems like that's what's going to be, right?
We're going to beg again?
We shall see. I received a tip. It is a $1 tip. From the Dark Side Child Returns, I want to send you a generous tip to end the stream. I want to ask you if you ever plan on getting back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in order to play the final chapter. I'm thinking it might release in 2027 because the Pivotal 7. And I hope you had fun playing Astro. I did have fun playing Astro. I never finished Rebirth because no one wanted it. I was playing it and I was enjoying it. But as soon as I got to the second open world area, everyone complained that the game was way too repetitive and boring. And they didn't like it.
What's up, dude?
My support basically
as you can see, it's been slow.
And no lie, everyone.
No lie, I hope it picks up because DSP's out here suffering.
Told me to stop playing it, so I did. That's literally the reason why I stopped. I would have kept playing it.
The King streak is over, dude.
But, so I never
I'm
back,
so felted.
Going back at this point, you know?
All right, let's go to where he quits the game because this is pretty good.
All right, well, everyone, that's it. That's the stream. We all these new characters. We recruited to use the gotcha.
Gotcha.
All right,
Guys,
here
we go.
Thank you for watching. Astrobot, more coming later this week on, I believe, Friday. If you want to be here live, if not, it'll be on demand later this week as well.
God, the game is
great
so
stream, had a great time, and I'll see you next time.
Come on, Brunel, I can't hear you.
To go upload and get ready for dinner. I'm sure my wife's probably working on it already. So that's going to be it. It looks like, sadly, the King streak will end at 12. And listen, I'm not super upset or anything.
I'm not
the King
upset.
Streak's been amazing. The King Streak has lasted a long time. Had a blip last Monday with Black Myth
Blip
Wukong.
TV.
Then got a whole nother week out of it essentially again. You know, so it's awesome. It is what it is. Thank you guys who did support the streak.
There we
you know,
go.
maybe it will start up again, maybe it won't. But man, it's been a good ride, and I really appreciated all of you supporting me. Okay, and by the way, tonight late stream 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be
yeah, interesting
WWE
point
champions.
too. We mentioned this earlier. How come Astrobot gets to keep going and doesn't get blamed as a shitty game? Like doesn't get hit with the blame for the King Streak ending, but Black Myth Wukong did
with this new Ninja Turtles tie-in that they're doing. Okay,
because it's short.
Basically, what I'm going to do tonight is what I just said I would do like last week. If we hit the goal tonight, like if we hit $150, I'll do a mega pull.
Yeah, that's what I assume.
The mega pull's $100. So I'll do one, but only one. Not last week I got fooled. I was like, I'll do two. The second one was a complete waste of time. I'm not doing
He's already begging for a future stream, which is pretty good.
But I would do like one mega pull tonight if I have the support to you know, handle it. All right?
Yeah, do that.
Cool?
Cool.
No, guys, there's nothing. There's nothing coming in. There's no last minute tip. It's over. The streak is over. All right?
Over.
So tonight we start over at 0, and maybe tonight it will begin again because, you know, people typically are pretty supportive during the WWE Champions games. It's not going to be, I'm telling you, it's not going to be every stream. People are freaking out like, oh, no, it's not. I will not get that level of support every single stream. It's just not possible, you know? It's crazy that it lasted 41 like it did.
It's crazy that it lasted 41. Reminder, you don't ask for something you don't have already. That's why DSP is begging for the King Streak to continue. Because he doesn't have the money? Like, that's what he said to Low Tier God. You wouldn't ask me for money if you had money already. You don't ask for something you don't already have. Why are you asking for the King Streak to continue, DSP? I don't know. Where'd the money go? Anyways.
Ooh, man.
Hey, perfect timing. That being said, starts soon.
Okay, that is it, guys. My TV not turning on. At least on my TV, it's working. That's it, guys. I will see you tonight for WWE Champions Ninja Turtles crossover event. All right, guys. Thank you, and see you tonight.
Baby, thank you, Snort Hogan. And I thought we can quickly go over this. It's pretty short. Before that being said, I'll redirect you, so don't worry. I always thought this is pretty good. He stayed late to kill a bot in the game and rage quit after there was a second
I'm gonna be
bot.
honest with you. I'm frustrated for 2 reasons. Reason number one, because the game does suck. I really did not like tonight's stream. And in addition to that, as you guys can see, I stayed extra late for you guys, and basically it amounted to nothing. No one's really supported, which pisses me off. It does. Yeah, I'm playing a game. Obviously, it's frustrating. A lot of people showed up to watch it because you saw how frustrating it was, and no one supported. Yeah, that does upset me. Okay? It would have been one thing if I'm staying late and people are laughing, having a good time, and a few people are at least supporting the stream, but no one did. And that really upsets me.
You see, at least the difference here is DSP didn't do this at the end. He was just like, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's okay. It's okay.
Tomorrow when I finish it.
That's how he's mentally, like, he made a mental note there to not do this specifically at the end of the stream. So he was begging hardcore during the stream. But at least he remembered not to do this at the end so no one can clip it and get someone to react to it.
There will be some support.
So there is that at least.
I just stayed extra late and I got nothing for it. You know, the game's not even good.
Yeah, he just goes full mask off.
Yeah, he just goes full mask off.
For me not streaming,
I gotta practice my moist.
I would have just turned the game right off and said, "Fuck this! I'm not playing this anymore." But the fact that I'm now
just don't make
5
videos.
hours
I don't
into
know.
It, obviously,
I don't
want
watch
to
them.
finish it. You know, but I toughed it out for you guys tonight, and I got nothing out of it.
I got nothing out of it.
He then goes on to say, like, he doesn't even know if he'll be able to afford Gotham Knights on Friday because no one has donated enough, and he's not sure if they'll donate enough tomorrow. But that's his whole brand now. People watch DSP.
So this was what? This was 2 years ago. No fucking way. 2 years ago, that's his whole brand now. Hey, looks like nothing's changed.
For, like, the shit show of it. Like, if you type in Darkside Phil, for example, like, I'm going to test this. I'm not logged in on my main account here, so I guess we'll see. If you just type in Darkside Phil, like, the first channels you get, I imagine, are going to be, like, Bill Furnell, which is just the play off of his actual name. Just all of these channels that make memes of him. So let's see.
It's a Twitter account.
Yeah. His channel is the fourth thing there.
That's not even his channel, too. That's his archive. Yeah.
And it's just like it just that's his whole brand. So it's not really the same. It's just very different niche. Is it
talking
DSP
about
Gaming? I thought it
Boogie.
was just Dark Side Phil. Did I get them wrong? Which one does he stream on? Because this is the one with 7,000. Oh, you're right. It is DSP Gaming. I don't even remember him making that switch. Oh, you're right. 62,000 videos.
Damn, he's hitting the algorithm.
But it's just I don't know. It's not the same as like the Boogie situation because this is just what he does. That is his whole brand.
That's his whole brand, guys. That's his whole fucking brand, is begging. It still is, even to this day. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know why he's standing here like this. Anyways, that's the stream from me, guys. Big ups. That being said, is live, so I won't give you an outro. I'll straight up redirect you. They're starting soon. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the likes, the super chats, just hanging out in the chat. My lurkers, love you. Thank you, Charles, for the 5 months. Big ups. Enjoy that being said. Here they are. Here you go, guys. See ya.
As baller as possible.
Disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips.